How y'all doing today?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Today is hopefully the final episode of the second year of Strixhaven. Hopefully, but we shall see what happens as we are preparing to on the final countdown to the Battle of Strixhaven, which will be a major school-wide event that takes place in Strixhaven Stadium itself, where all the 5 schools will be competing to see who will be the champion of the school. As always, my name is Warnut. I am your GM, and going down the list.
Hello, everyone. I am Avian Tyson. I play Arethi Storm Swallow. I am a student. I'm a Silver Soul student, and I do poetry mostly. I'm at the Bard. Next.
That being you, Julius.
Julius.
Oh, sorry, yes. I keep forgetting that name. Anyways, hi, I'm Julius. I am an Infernal Tiefling. I am from Prismari, and I am a Flame Singer.
Hello, I am Sankopago. I am Kessel Kalali, a Prismari student who is also a Wanti Abomination Divine Soul Sorcerer who prefers to channel her magic through candy.
Nice.
Hi, it's Macaron. I'm very tired and very ill. I'm playing Rafan, a human in Witherbloom, who is an artificer, and a Drake Warden Ranger. And I have my little buddy Libra. I love him very much.
Aww.
He's Fish's Bean.
Libra, my beloved.
And last but not least.
Hello, Twitch viewers! Ashley Song here, always searching for new stories and dreaming our dreams. As you all know, I played Zachary's Wolfgaze, the rabbit folk, who's also a ranger and a sort of wizard.
Of course.
Only sort of wizard.
Well, sort of.
kind of wizard.
Yeah.
Little bit of wizard.
So,
And he has
with
a
that.
great companion.
So, yeah, you do have a Drake companion. Don't forget about that, because it may save your life later on.
Yeah. You're telling
Anyway,
me.
let's get to it. Where we last left off, we had just passed the final exam of the sophomore year of Strixhaven, that being symbology over the spell Augury. Thankfully, y'all managed to gather a tome that Professor Blackstone, the professor who's in charge of the exam, which you managed to gather, albeit almost getting killed by a Great Alpha, but we don't talk about that, and you managed to get extra credit. And by extra credit, I mean if you had failed the exam, you would have passed it. If you passed it, you ace it. And if you had aced it, you get more dice. Which means all of you passed. Especially even if you failed. Which means you get to stay on the team.
Yay.
I'm hearing that background noise.
Yep.
However, with that, as you all head out into the bullpegs and begin to intermingle with those who have either passed or failed, or those who are, and also, of course, the teams who are gathered together to get ready for the Battle of Strixhaven tomorrow. One of you, that being Ketz, you pulled Cadorus aside, and you found out, after persuading him to, tell you what the hell's going on, you learned that someone or something is holding his family hostage, which explains why he's been behaving the way he's been behaving. Somewhat. And you have decided, yes, to take him to the Dean to, get this settled. You also have learned through Cerebius, because you have a good relation with, you have a beloved relation with, Santher, that Grayson, person who, I'm not sure what his relation is with Arethi at this point, because of his recent events and actions, he's planning to essentially slander Cadorus at the Battle of Strixhaven in front of the entire school.
Question.
Yes.
How about we have Arethi decide if they get -1 relationship with Grayson, or if it stays the same?
I think I might put it at -1.
So your relation. So what was your relation before that?
I'm pretty sure we were at
But
+2.
so now it's a negative. So now it's a +1.
Mm-hmm.
You're back to being acquaintances.
Yep.
Not the best, but it's better than some other characters.
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of which, going down the list. Because I want to see what I want to do before we get to the main part. Rife, is there anything you want to do before we get to what happens to Cadors?
I think I was trying to spend more time with the rest of the group after that last encounter with Grayson.
Right. Get a little finished up with the group, considering what's going on. So
Yeah.
you're gonna remain with the group. Going down the list. Julius, what are you doing? Because I remember you were it was either you or Xanther who was standing nearby watching Ketset's Wally to make sure she was okay. I think it was Xanther though.
It was Xanther.
Yeah. What are you doing? What do you wish to do before I get to what happens with Cadorus?
I think, with everything that's happening right now, I think sticking with the group might be a good idea, and because everybody's getting ready, before the Battle of Strixhaven, I'll be sticking with the group.
Sounds good. Kits.
So, I had a question for the DM.
See?
Do we get extra points if we practice?
Practice, like, what do you mean?
Do we get like an extra inspiration point or something if we practice for the Battle of Strixhaven?
It's a good question, actually.
Well, we can't deny
We can practice for tests.
It's actually a good question. Let me take a look at what the thing says.
Mhm.
The thing that does the thing, then determines what the thing happens. That thing.
The thing
Very
is the thing.
specific.
With the thing.
This is
Man, I
interesting.
love things.
Well, this is interesting. I'll get to that in a second, but
Oh, okay.
I'll actually get to that in a second. But is there anything you wish to do before you take a doors to the dean?
Castle Lottie wants to just go straight to the dean, especially since Brienne is also nearby because she just saw her. Kets is worried about Cador's situation and paranoid about being stalked again.
By that white cat.
Yeah.
Can't blame him for that one.
So, you're gonna be doing that. Rafan, what do you want to do?
He's either listening to other people chatting, or he's gonna go and prepare for tomorrow.
Speaking of which, did the group ever say Rafan wanted to be part of the team or no?
No, no one ever asked.
Decide what?
As far as we're aware, he's just freeballing.
Oh, I was asking, and did we ever determine if Rafan wants to be part of the team or not?
Oh, I think we did. I think we just assumed that Rafan was with us.
There was never any formal thing.
Oh,
Okay.
we can do.
It's really just existing.
Oh, we can just do that when the group intermingles. But before we get to that, Zacharias, what do you do before we get to weapons and doors?
Well, first of all, because I know earlier you asked that two of us rolled for history and insight. I don't know if you read them, but I rolled a 12 for history and technically a nat 1 for insight.
Oh.
Oof.
Yeah.
To give you an idea, Zacharias, when you got your paper back from Professor Blackstone, he's just giving you a stern glare.
Well, how about a sad look? Because we are in college.
He just looks at you. He's like, Zacharias, nice we did better from this.
Honestly,
Everyone has their days.
He
Actually,
says the only.
here's a good question. Considering I wasn't here last week, what exactly happened to my character when you guys were facing that creature?
I was just sleeping in the corner.
Well, would you
Didn't we
like
say
to
that-
know?
Didn't we decide jokingly they got turned into a chicken?
Yeah, you got turned into a chicken.
That's funnier, actually.
which I believe Arethi scooped up.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're being carried by Arethi while the rest of the group was escaping the Greek Alpha in the Scriptorian collections.
Well, there's the answer to why I failed. My mind is still on the mindset of a chicken.
Chicken brain.
Anyways, but yes, so first Cadorus and then the group. So,
So
Kenneth.
because of extra credit, he did actually pass still.
Yes.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah, otherwise, unfortunately, you would have been off the team.
Yeah.
Thing is, I wouldn't blame him.
Oh, that'd have been so bad, dude.
So yeah, you
Because-
get to choose one of the ones that you think would be more beneficial to you to get your stuff in.
Yeah. But yes. So, okay, so North first and then the group. Because it's just one character, which we'll be getting to quickly. So, Cats, need a switch music for this because of what's going on.
It's me, Quadoris, and Xanther.
Yep, it's you three walking straight to the Dean. As you will go towards the Dean's office, let me... First of all, roll me perception.
Perception?
Yes, any sense.
Is this just for cats?
Yep, just forgets.
Fun. The dreaded music.
Okay, you said any sense?
Any sense.
Okay, I'm using my sense of taste. If it would let me, there it is.
Scrolling all the way down. You get a familiar scent belonging to that of a feline.
Oh no.
Belonging to...
A
Why is
feline.
that pussy ass
Oh my
bitch following
God.
you again?
Seriously.
So,
That, like, that woman is gonna make me put cat on the menu, I swear.
I'll do the cooking.
Oh wow.
Nah, I'm gonna swallow him whole.
Man, you guys are salty today.
I'm sick, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh,
So-
I hate myself for asking this, but you sure you don't want to get rid of any poison in it?
Oh, oh my god.
Oh my god, you all...
Oh my god.
You guys are...
Yeah.
Okay, you're all basically -3 with Brienne. Good to know. Good to know.
That was literally the first thing that popped in my head after hearing all that.
So, get slowly.
I-
What-
I
You're
don't think
going
there's
to...
any way to remove that toxicity.
So you're heading towards Quandrex's campus. That's where, Cadorus's dean is. You come towards a large field of open grasslands and multiple waterways, and in the very center is this gargantuan cube that's floating in midair, rotating and revolutioning around in one place, with water dripping down it.
Yeah, that's normal.
Man, I hate when dices are actual characters.
But yeah, let me actually pull that real fast. There you are.
Is this the first time we've been on the Quandras campus?
No. No, you've been here before. You were here before for some studying,
Oh yeah.
and then got stuck, and then you got stuck by the con.
Oh. Is that Moondancer?
Yep.
It is
Hey,
Moondancer.
Moondancer.
I am. I exist. Hi. Sorry, I was eating. I am so sorry I'm late.
At least we
Oh my
got
God.
Hey, no
also
worries.
Moondancer. Also, Moondancer. What were your roles for the?
Let me
Pretty
grab
exam.
Yeah.
dice really fast.
Yeah, type out what they are, and I'll do this. So you head to Taurus Hall, which is a central spire in the very center of the campus. Because slowly, you ascend the stairwell to the very peak, which happens to be a lair of sorts for Quandrix.
So I've never been in this building before, so I'm just like asking Cadoris to tell me where to go.
He just silently points upstairs.
Okay.
Like he this whole time he is dead silent.
I'm not surprised.
He's probably checking his back every once in a while.
And also
Yeah.
his eyes are like doing like a 1,000-yard stare wherever he moves.
Watch your back, literally.
Though you see that Xanther, he's the one taking up the rear, so he's making sure nobody's following. And he speaks, and he whispers something to his snake, and then you hear his snake say to you, "My cat."
I know. I can taste her scent in the air.
To which you hear the yellow snake say, "All I taste is bitterness and hatefulness and regret."
Where's the difference?
Oh,
Mm,
Which you hear Xanther say, "Hey, not the time," he says to his snake.
sassy snake.
But yeah, as you ascend the stairwell, you come to a huge door, big enough to fit basically a massive giant through, or in this case, a dragon. As you go to the door, do you knock?
I'm gonna look at Cadorus and be like, "Is the dean nice?"
He just says, "Not to me,
Hmm?
not to me."
Oh boy.
I mean,
Well,
I
to be fair
don't
with all
like
the
you
that.
kind of
I-
made a name for yourself last year.
Yeah, he made his bed. Now he's got to lay in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
As much as
And
it sucks.
he just shakily puts his hand up and
Sorry, it's not loading.
just slowly knocks, like you can barely hear the thud. But then you hear a booming voice on the other side. "Who is disturbing me at this hour?"
Uh,
Apologies.
a student in need.
Says, "Did you not go through the proper channels before coming to me?"
It's an emergency.
It says, "State your business."
Uh, it's a safety emergency.
Oh.
You hear several books be dropped down, like being put down to the onto a desk of sorts, and then the doors begin to unlock, and he says, and you hear a voice say, "Stand back." You slither back, and the doors move, the joints creak and open as the door slides open, revealing to you a massive black, iridescent green, and blue dragon with multiple fan-like wings on its back.
Oh.
Oh, you got like 6 wings. Oh my god.
Dang.
And
Oh,
and as you look upon them, let me pull it up real fast.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, that is not a standard D&D dragon.
No,
for
this
sure.
is completely
Oh.
new. This is completely new.
Oh no.
Dang.
I'm trying to
This
get. I'm trying
this
to get this not loading.
and as you look upon this dragon, this is Tanazir Quandrix, one of the 5 founders of Strixhaven itself.
Oh.
Oh my.
So
Also,
we
the
last time.
What was that?
the founder is also the dean. Oh.
Of course.
Oh.
And also, by the way, as she looks down at you, her eyes a sharp green, poking through multiple spiraling horns on her head, leans down and looks upon you, Getsuali and Kadoras, and says, "What is the emergency?"
So, I'm I'm just gonna start this with saying, I didn't mean to disturb you. This is extremely important. I'm just gonna out and say it. Someone in this campus on this campus is holding Cadorus's family hostage.
As soon as you say that, her wings suddenly spread out. They glow a bright iridescent blue and green, with multiple ley lines going through her wings. And suddenly, you're encased by a bubble of silence,
Yeah.
with a tiny pocket for only you, Fedora Xanther, and herself to talk in.
Oi.
And her look of annoyance and impatience turns to that of concern. Says, "Speak."
I think it's Cadorus's
Yeah.
turn to speak now.
And Ghidorah's, like, he's like barely even, he can't even look her in the eye. He's like looking at like her wings. Like he's that terrified. He says, "My family held hostage. Held hostage by." He's like glancing around, like just making sure no one is looking at this. Even though he's being encased by a freaking dragon, who at this point is an ancient, if not Twilight dragon, he's still paranoid. And he says, "Being held hostage by magic cult." And with that, roll me a history check against Swally.
Why is it
Okay.
always cults?
What is it with this campaign and cults?
I need that whispered exchange to be in the coach chat, please.
We need it to be
D&D.
need it to be canon. Hey chat.
Okay, I have an extra boost in history, so I'm gonna probably use that.
Mm-hmm.
If my sheets would be nice. No, not advantage.
Well, not for that roll Troy can be a jerk to us at times. Ooh,
Oh,
not
Yeah.
today.
never mind.
Yo.
So, guess what?
Yes.
You remember that you're currently dealing with a secret group that's been at all these different events that they try to sabotage it, and every single time that happens, a piece of some sort of armor gets left behind, a chin of sorts. You remember this item has to do with that group. Question: do you have any? Actually, good question. DM the players. Who holds those fragments of the chittens?
The what?
The
Oh,
fight
that's
for
a
the
good
what?
question.
The items that get left behind wherever you all
Oh, the
complete a mission.
chitin.
The chitons, yeah.
I feel like cats had those.
I don't think I do.
We can just say I have it.
Yeah, considering this has been happening so many times, you may want to bring this to the DM anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus in Baldur's Gate 3, I know it's Baldur's Gate 3, but whenever you have something that it's shared with the rest of the group, so it's
Yeah,
whatever.
you can just magically take something out of the other person's inventory.
Yeah, that way they don't hog the intention of hauling everything. But anyway, you show the chitons. You show the chitons to Tanzer. She examines them very closely. She looks up to you, Kat, and says, "Where did you find these?"
Out of character, it was in the corpse of the creature that attacked us, right?
Yes.
Okay. It was in the body of the creature that attacked us, and it wasn't like made out of it. It was in it, as if the source of the magic was coming out of it.
She looks upon it, and as you explain it, her eyes start to glow as in a stark realization, as she says, "Cadorus, look me in the eye and tell me the truth. Is your
There
family
you go.
being held hostage by the Auric cult?" And he grows dead silent, but then just slowly nods. And then she says, "Who else is involved?" He takes out a scrap of parchment and a quill, and writes down the names, and gives it to her. Her eyes glare, and she says, "So, the mighty has fallen for these two.
Okay.
Very well.
Oh
I
my
appreciate
God.
you bringing this information to us, Kadoris. You may save yourself for yet another year in this school. But then she leans down and, like, her head is, like, within inches of his. Like, her eyes, like, glaring at him.
And I'm
But-
sure his eye is as big as his head.
Mm-hmm. But let me make this clear to you, Kadoris. You dare slander my name, my school, or bring shame, dishonor, or any level of chaos to Strixhaven again, you will be lucky to get out of the campus before I punish you for it.
I'm gonna internet
And
a
let-
bad time.
And believe me when I say this, Kadoris, you do not want to anger the embodiment of reality itself.
Listen, I think he's under enough stress. Do we need to stress him out even more?
Really?
You know what? Why not?
I mean, honestly though, this dragon could just be using a mom voice, and she would still be terrifying because she's a dragon.
No, yeah, that is true.
That's very true.
True. It's so true.
It's just. It's just like, you know what would comfort the student that's family is being held hostage? A threat.
He said, Theodore says, what about my family? We will handle it personally. We will protect your family and ensure that nothing comes to them. For what happens to you, however, is up to you, considering the reputation you have garnished in my presence.
Mental breakdown speed run. Oh, that's good.
Yes, now then, if you have no other business, I suggest you leave.
Madam, I do have something else.
Just speak quickly, Quetzalcoatl.
I don't know exactly what Kadoris wrote, but there's other people that might be involved too.
She literally says, speak.
Out of character. What was her last name? Brienne, what? D'Aether? D'Aether?
1 second.
There it is. Yeah, Brienne D'Aether.
She says, very well.
And it's the reason why she started stalking me is not because she was trying. I don't think she was trying to force me into anything like him. I think she was just mad that I got into a relationship. I know you like probably don't need to know, but like that's why. It's
Seeking vengeance over a petty breakup.
yeah.
How long has she been doing this for?
I'm gonna look at Xanther because he was aware of it before I was.
He says, since last year.
Also, it's been a year. Yay!
She says, stalking, harassment, and bullying of any type will not be tolerated on this campus.
Yeah, I think she was in Witherbloom.
I will speak to Witherbloom personally on that matter.
Okay. And there's another out of character. Is Vlad Witherbloom too?
Yep.
Okay. There's another student named Vlad who was on Kaidoris' team for the Battle of Strixhaven, who's also who's also involved. He actually locked me and my group of friends in a room to get killed by that Grick Alpha that that attacked last night.
Roll me insight real fast.
Okay.
And because you aced it, you should have like what, 2, 3 D4 set to that.
What?
And because you aced the exam for insight,
Yes, I do have a D4 for that.
like 2 or so.
I don't think I need that.
I suggest you roll it.
Are you sure it's a 25?
I suggest you roll it.
Okay. 27.
You barely beat the DC.
Oh,
Hmm?
dang.
You barely beat the DC.
Oh my god.
Oh, oof.
Dang.
Was the D20?
You can sense a growing sense of frustration, borderline malice, with this dragon. She's,
Oh.
and it feels like you just get this feeling, this aura of, why is it every single troublesome student that turns into a villain comes from Witherbloom?
What am I in Slytherin?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Apparently so. Apparently you are in Slytherin.
Dear Lord, I almost mentioned.
Oh god, oh god.
Wait, what does that make the other? I want to know what each Hogwarts house is with each of the
We'll say that for a conversation off mic.
Yeah, we'll do that during the break.
Okay.
We'll see that during the break.
Okay.
Anyway. But yeah,
Okay,
you just get this feeling of grave irritation from her. Like, why does every villainous person come from Witherbloom? Do you say anything out loud though?
Hmm?
Do you say anything out loud though?
Is she thinking out loud?
No, do you say anything in response to that or not really?
I don't think commenting on the face she just made is a good idea.
Smart. Shit. Now then, is there anything else that needs to be addressed, or shall I get back to making sure Witherbloom stays in line?
Victor? Cadorus?
Oh, Julius has a suggestion.
Oh, yes. Yes, what's your suggestion? Oh! Right.
Yes.
Yes. There's... I just need a little more of your time, Madam Quandrix.
She's about to turn away, then looks at you, and her eyes are staring at you.
Well, I just need a minute to compose myself.
Compose yourself.
Oh boy. Wisdom?
Yep, wisdom save.
Because this isn't Star Wars. There isn't a dedicated composer check, even though there should be.
What's the difficulty for the dragon?
Yeah. Yeah, what's the difficulty?
Yeah, this
How
is
many purple dice are we gonna add today?
Who is
6.
echoing?
6.
Oh god.
I-
No, how about 4 reds and 2 purple? How about that?
Basically,
Echoing.
basically facing Darth Vader. Also, you said something about Echo?
Yeah, Cat's just
Yeah.
echoing pretty
Oh,
bad.
there's an echo going on?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's probably me.
Oh, okay, it's fine now.
Yep.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
that was me.
Okay.
Okay, listen.
Okay, I thought someone said, oh, because I found him saying that there's echoing.
If you were able to sweat, you'd be turned into a fountain.
Oh dear.
Well, I mean, to tell, but you can see that my tail is kind of coiling up in almost like a strike pose, but it's like a defensive strike pose almost.
No, I mean, like another way to explain it is if you were able to sweat, you'd be turned into a fountain.
Okay.
But another way of showing that would be my
Coiling
tail coiling up. Yeah.
tightly, ready to defend.
Yeah. But it's not. I'm not saying I'm gonna bite her.
Yeah, you're
That's
just.
just what my body's doing right now. I'm not gonna try and bite the dragon.
She says, "Speak." She says, "Speak."
There's someone in the school paper. What was it? The Strixhaven Star. Yeah, this in the Strixhaven Star. Who is basically he's looking to publicly humiliate Cadorus when he didn't do anything. His name is Grayson, and he wants to frame Cadorus for the Grick Alpha, even though he didn't have anything to do with that.
Grayson Wildmere,
Yes.
the president of Strixhaven Star.
Yes. I tried to, you know, I tried to ask him to not do that, but he got mad at me. So now I'm here.
I'll speak to Silverpool about it in that case.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
You're welcome. Now, if you don't mind,
Yes, sorry.
Oh yeah, I'll be gone. Goodbye.
Time to escape.
and you walk out, and the door slams shut.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was a productive meeting.
How far
And-
are you from your mic?
Yeah,
Cador's
wait,
is
you're very far away.
Huh? Oh, yeah, sorry.
You sound very far away.
Oof.
That
and,
means
and Cador's he's
You
stiff
do.
as he's
Okay.
stiff as a board right now.
Better?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Cador's. So as you all walk out and descend down, Cador's stiff as a board right now.
Baby.
You okay?
He says, how much for? He says, how much for your chocolate?
Aww.
What?
How much for your hottest chocolate?
Hold on a minute. I blacklisted him. I'm gonna have to think about if I want to give him money.
He said,
I want to give him my chocolate.
he says,
Bruh.
he says, I know I'm blessed, but can you please make one exception?
I'll charge him double then.
Oh, give
I'll
him
be
a
nice.
break.
I'll be nice and charge him double.
Yeah, I'll be nice.
Charge him
Double.
nice and give him, you know, 2
That
times the
is a
price.
business person. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the price?
So, the original price for a chocolate bar is 1 gold piece, but for him it's 2 gold pieces.
He drops you 2 gold pieces and takes it, and immediately and just like he like scarfs it down.
So, which type do you get?
Regular chocolate.
So, like, there's dark milk chili, pocket chili, white, swirled, and chocolate truffles.
Dark.
Okay, dark chocolate.
He takes dark and just like immediately starts scarfing it down.
Okay.
It's like he's stress eating.
I wonder. I want to look at Xanther's face to see what he thinks about this.
He looks disturbed by all of this. He's like,
Fair.
how deep does this go exactly? He's like, how deep does this go?
Too deep. Because they're holding people hostage now. Also, let me while Cadorus is finishing up his chocolate bar, I'm gonna go over to Xanther and speak quietly to him. Xanther, can just go easy on him, please. At least for a couple of days.
He looks and says, no promises on the Battle of Strixhaven, but outside the field, I'll do my best.
But as long as he doesn't, do anything uncouth, please go easy on him.
He says, I'll try.
Okay.
And with that, you head back to the Bullpucks.
Wait,
Hmm?
I need to go see Dapple Wing. Also for Cadorus, because these people are willing to kill to get what they want, and I'm sure they're gonna find out that Cadorus told. So, Dapple Wing needs to know that this student needs security.
Yeah, that's a good
Alright.
point.
That's a fair point. Alright, so you will stop by Captain Dapple Wing's Manor, but while you're doing that,
Yeah, we'll skip.
yeah, rest of the
We'll
group,
come back to me later.
Hello.
let's get some more
Hi.
friendly music going. So, for the rest of you, you all just passed your final exam for sophomore year.
Yes. Woo!
Yay!
Yippee!
So, and Moondancer, what was your role, by the way? Let me see.
Let's see,
Okay, so Aaron, you also failed.
oh.
Well, but in this case, but because you have extra credit, you technically succeeded.
Okay. Oh my god.
So, you all wish to intermingle and speak with each other after what just happened. Let me get you all together real fast right here, so everyone's more together.
Anxiety induced.
So right here is where you all be gathering.
Running more.
Brian, fuck off.
Seriously.
But yeah,
We all
so you're all
just kind of fuck off.
so you're all gathering up right here in the middle of the duplex. Talk away as you wish on what you wish to do. Starting with you, Ruthie.
Let's see. I think I'm going to. Whoa, hi. I'm probably gonna go and ask if any of the group wants to go over to the cafe to get something to eat and drink.
For the rest of y'all who are just intermingling, everything comes over and says, "You want to go to cafe?"
Sure.
Why
Yeah, I
not?
don't see why not.
That depends. Am I on shift today?
For today, no.
Amazing. I actually have a day off.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Now you get the chance to get
Wow,
to know us.
imagine having a day off.
What does that, Grace?
I get the chance to what?
Nick, get to know us.
have a chance to get to know us and regret your decision of ever meeting us.
I think he's already long since done that.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
I think
I-
just regretted the life choices at some point in my life.
Listen,
So I just
I was fine when
maybe-
you told me that you were going to go get a book. I was not fine when you told me that we had to fight an Alpha Greg.
Hey, in our defense, we didn't expect that either.
That was
Yeah.
not on the agenda.
That was not part of the
That
assignment.
was not on the agenda.
Also, no one told
No,
me
it
what
was
this book
not.
was for.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
DM
that
the players,
was a
DM the players. It was essential. It was a vital part of the exam.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I as a
just-
player know that. Rafan as a
Oh.
character does not.
Oh,
oh yeah.
yeah, they never told you.
Still, we're getting a book.
For
All right.
people.
Well,
haha.
I think
That
some of us
was-
kind of blanked on that.
Yeah, that was our mistake. Deep apology.
The deepest apologies.
Listen,
So-
whenever
Yeah.
there's trouble, it's always you lot.
I
Hey,
love First McGonagall. Anyway,
You think we
Rip. R.I.P.
Totally.
Maggie Smith.
all right. So y'all wish to go to the Firetold Cafe as Arethi's suggestion.
yeah.
I guess that's what's happening now.
I mean, you can always go another place you want.
No, I'm okay with this. Like I said, Rafan is very good with the flow. Whatever's happening, he'll just roll with it.
Woo!
Yes. So, as y'all head into the Firetold Cafe, it's already game packed with multiple people celebrating. You see, we'll see the game packed in with people celebrating the final exam being over with and getting excited for the Battle of Strixhaven. And you see a few of the students way off up in the corner of the building just crying their eyes out.
Oh,
No.
dear.
Ooh.
Oh.
And now I feel bad for them. As a player, not the character.
Obviously.
Hector feels nothing.
Of course.
So what all do we wish to order? Oh, hi, Sunshine!
Yes, you see Sunshine is currently right here. He's slipping towards one of the corner of the rooms.
Mm.
Over here specifically.
Sunshine? Oh.
Oh, hey, it's my roomie.
Uh-huh.
Good morning, Sunshine.
But you
Says
roommate with
hello.
Mr.
Anyway.
Sunshine?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
like?
I'm so sorry for you.
Honestly, it's pretty fine. I don't know
pretty
why you're
rough.
apologizing.
And it's so movie cartoons wherever you wish, wherever you want to sit.
I think right here should be fine.
Interesting enough, Rampart's actually sitting down with Drowsimir near you.
Ooh,
Nice.
that is interesting.
Ew.
Interestingly enough, he's actually playing a game of Dragon Chess with Drazomir.
I am not surprised.
Do not expand
Makes
him.
sense.
Grandpa upgraded from regular chess to dragon chess.
And Mel Whitethorn's just sitting here at the end of the table, just with his hands crossed, with his hands clapped together on top of below his chin as he's watching them both expectantly.
Mm.
I mean, Drazomir looks completely chill while Grandpa is glaring, is like focused, like glaring, trying to see what he will do next. Make it that as you wish.
Well, I guess
But
that's
anyway.
one way to have a battle.
True.
Yep.
I wonder if
As
he's
a-
using those strategies during the battle.
As it goes on, you notice Miss Tanglewood, who is the keeper of the cafe, walking over and says, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
I heard that."
Hi.
He says, "Word has it that you all passed the exam, which means all of you will be at the Battle of Strixhaven."
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
She looks
That's
around,
right.
she looks around and mutters, "Just so you know, I'm rooting for all of you."
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
so sweet.
Yes.
Thanks a lot.
He says, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they're called the Candy Crew?
Yes.
We
He's-
are.
What?
She's,
Oh, Robert was there for that.
No.
Yeah, we're the Candy Crew.
she chuckles
Yeah, technically.
she chuckles lightly and says, "Oh good, I know it'll be a sweet victory for all of you."
Ha!
I like
Oh.
I think that's
That's
sweet.
what you got there.
Now, what can I get y'all today? She goes down like the everything.
I would like a hot chocolate, and do you mind if you put like a little bit of whipped cream and some chocolate curls on that too?
Just okay, that'll be 2 silver for that.
All right.
And you, young man, she looks at you, Julius.
I actually could use some water today. I need deep focus.
Wants her? Okay, that's 1 copper.
Cool.
And you, Moon Dancer?
I will have some tea.
Alright, 1 silver, please.
I think tea.
Alright.
Okay.
And you, Rapon?
Black coffee, please.
1 silver. Very well. And you, my favorite hair folk, known as Zacharias.
Admittedly, the ears are twitching a bit in slight embarrassment.
Nine.
Just tea is fine.
1 silver. Just, alright, I'll get those out to you momentarily. Be right back.
Thank you.
Is a piece of gold 100 silver or 10 silver?
10.
10.
Right. Got
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
'Cause I have no
because I was
silvers, I'm paying in
only
gold.
have-
Ooh.
I had a couple silver pieces.
Yeah, same.
Okay,
What's
so
up?
Same. So
what
Yes,
is this
Rapon?
about a candy crew?
Oh, we named our group after Quetzalcoatl.
we did.
Right,
Well,
right. The
admittedly, at least
battle
it's
does with
14.
groups. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can see, like,
Same.
visibly the gears turning in his head. He's like, oh. Wait, but if I've been accepted into the battle, what fucking team am I on?
Also watch language, because Zacharias
Sorry.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Just as long as it isn't every 10 seconds.
Like it is with my stream. Anyway, second Rapon?
He's still, like, processing, like, hang on, do I have to join a team? Is that a thing I have to do?
Well, only if you
Would
want
you like to be?
I mean, I
Can-
think so.
Do we have enough? Can we add a player? And like Julius asks.
Yeah,
Is
yeah, right.
that a
Yeah, she-
power?
You actually hear Drazomir look up and say, "Actually, they are allowing for 6 players instead of just 5 this time.
Ooh,
I would know because I was allowed to join
Oh.
one of them."
Oh.
Ooh.
glad to know.
Okay.
How'd you
Yeah.
like to be
Fancy.
a member?
She
Well, it
comes,
would save me searching.
You then hear Rampart say, "I would know, considering, and you're doing something I never thought you could do before, and that is, my friend, beat me at Dragon Chess." You know, he says, "Rampart, you underestimate me. I may be a bookworm, but I know my way around a game or two." He says, "I can see that."
Being a bookworm lends itself to being good at that game.
Indeed.
Ooh,
Actually, very
true.
true.
Dragon chess.
Especially
does
actually
do that.
studied the art of the game of chess.
It's an interesting game. But as that goes on, you see Miss Tanglewood come back over with your drinks, handing them out all to you according to what you've ordered.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yes,
Nice.
she said, "There's only you're welcome," and she walks back to her post.
Actually, I think I might play a little bit of music while we enjoy ourselves.
Roll performance.
Alrighty. Good to do that.
Whoa.
Often. Ooh, nice.
Nice.
What kind of song do you
Wow.
play, out of curiosity?
You have a plus 10 in performance?
Yes. That's where my nuclear riz comes from.
I see.
You do have,
I just play like
you have nuclear is
Hold on, was that everything?
I'm playing like a little hymn from my hometown.
Ooh, very nice.
Aw.
You recite it almost word for word, or almost and all completely harmoniously, as if it was just, a second language to you. And as you do so, you notice Rubina walking by. And here's the thing: as she walks by, last time you saw her, she was, not doing too well.
Aw.
But now she's walking by, she has the most elated look on her face.
Aw.
In fact, as you hum, you actually see her do a little bounce in her step to the rim,
Aww.
the rhythm. And as you ask her, she says, "Oh, hello, Arethy."
I'm glad to
And-
see you in better spirits.
She says, "You're not gonna believe what happened today."
What?
She sits down on the corner of this table across from all of you. She says, "So, not only did I ace my final exam, Professor Lou, he said I get to be the lead player for the band of Strixhaven."
Wow.
Wow.
That's awesome. That
No
is
kidding. That's
Congratulations.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
up
She said-
top.
She says, when your crew comes in, then I'll be playing the loudest for all of you.
Also, Arethy said up top.
Up top.
High five.
Yeah, and as you're saying that, she notices your hand and jumps up and gives you a high five.
Aww.
That's awesome. Congrats.
And she also lays her hand down for you to do a down low.
Oh,
Yep,
no.
I take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't leave it go hanging.
Yep. And she then does a fist bump with you and she says, "Now then, I need to get ready for it." And you were saying, Moon Dancer?
I was just that's awesome. Congrats.
She smiles and says, "Thank you, Moon Dancer, and I'd like to congratulate you all for making it to the finals to become the best team that I know will win this next battle."
Mhm.
Yeah, she says, "I am rooting for all of you."
Thank you.
Thank you.
Julius is gonna
You mean
say.
the-
Yes, please.
Julius is gonna say, the lead. It's very deserving role for you, and I know you'll do well.
She smiles warmly and says, "Why, thank you, Julius." She says, "Just as I know you'll do, just as I know, when it comes to any more theater plays, I know you'll be doing beautifully as well."
Thanks.
And then she walks up and says, "Now, you excuse me, I need to go practice for a great performance tomorrow."
Woohoo!
And she immediately skips off, disappearing from sight.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. But as y'all continue to talk,
I'm so.
roll me perception, all of you.
Oh, hello.
Mhm.
Sunshine.
Perception.
Anyway,
Oh wow.
16.
Yeah, that checks.
Um,
What,
never go. Oh,
what's going on?
Why are you all doing so
I
badly?
think
Oh my
we're
god.
all just enamored by my song.
Except for Rafan, apparently.
What was your roll rough on?
16.
You actually
well,
hear Zuklu slithering by, and you hear him muttering something under his breath in Wanty.
Oh
I
my.
wish I could translate that.
You can roll either intelligence or cast comprehend languages.
Do I? Hang on.
It's up to you.
No, I don't. Intelligence it is then. I have an okay stat. This should be fine. I'm going to say that. No, I'm not going to regret it. Unnatural 20.
You remember?
wow.
So you do know you've learned bits and pieces from other languages, and it also helps you had a Wanty as a roommate, so you picked up a little bit on the language.
Yeah, the auntie in question.
For some reason, you hear him say something in an annoyed tone about ducks.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Ducks?
Ducks?
What?
You hear something. You hear him muttering. You hear him muttering something in slight annoyance about ducks, but you don't know why.
Should I roll perception?
So confused.
Please.
I mean, you can, but
Well, I do
I
have
mean,
long
Rothon can just.
I do have ears. Or rabbit ears.
There's the visible confusion of ducks?
And also, yes, you can. You also can roll Zachary's.
Alright. Whoa.
And remember, you have keen hearing.
Oh yeah. So I
Wow.
rolled twice. Doi.
Yes, just roll again and see if you have the highest.
Perception.
I just
Holy
used my
fuck.
actual dice
Jesus
because I
Christ,
got
okay.
creative.
Nice.
So, Zachary's with a net 20, you pick up the same thing that Ruffon heard, but you also hear another word that you catch. Dapper.
Oh no.
Oh,
Something
no.
dapper, something duck.
Oh boy.
You have no idea. And same thing for you, Moon Dancer.
Yeah.
Huh.
And I'll be right back. Got to grab a water.
Okay. And then you see Zuklo slid into this door, open up and close it rather roughly as he slithers away.
Bye bye.
Unless you want to catch up to him and talk to him.
Weird. Oh, no,
I mean, I
what
can
do you
ask
think
about
about
it.
ducks?
I
I'm
can
just
ask
gonna
about it
enjoy
when
my
we're in the
hot chocolate.
dorms.
Okay, what was that rough one?
I can ask about it when we're in the dorms.
Okay, Aretha?
I'm just gonna enjoy my hot chocolate.
Alright, so y'all enjoy a hot or cool drink to rest the day away as you celebrate your final exam being finished, and also reminisce on the fact that tomorrow may be one of the most important battles of your life.
Yeah.
That hopefully
Yep.
you all will get to practice for.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it is 3:12, so now would be a good time for a break.
All right.
Yippee!
Nice.
BRB, I'm actually gonna go get
Curious
some hot
as
chocolate
to which. I'm now curious as to which Harry Potter house, the Strixhaven colleges would be. I mean, we know what of them is Slytherin.
Why do I never escape
I just-
Slytherin? Ever.
I don't know. Alright,
You
me
are
right now.
Slytherin, my dude.
No! I'm
Why
a
do
baby!
you- No, that is a lie. Heavily for help?
No!
That is a
And
lie.
back.
Welcome back.
Uh,
We're trying to figure out which.
oh, we went on break anyway.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, good grief.
So
Yeah, we have.
Basically, you just have to assign the houses good, nice, and smart.
So smart is Ravenclaw. That's for
Yeah,
the
smart
house
is
of
Ravenclaw.
But I think
Yeah.
Quadrix is Ravenclaw. Quandrix.
I think Quantrix is Ravenclaw. I think. Ooh, now it's between Prismari and Silverquill.
Well, now you just
Ooh.
have good guys, TM, and, nice.
Good guys, TM and nice.
How else
so
do you
yeah,
describe the houses other than good, nice, smart, and evil?
Dude! Not all
I'm not
Slytherins are
wrong.
evil.
Listen,
Not
we
all
can argue
Slytherins
that
are
all we like. Fact of the matter is, that's how J.K. Rowling's written them.
Listen, you are Slytherin and you are not evil. Case in point.
I'm not a Slytherin, and I full-heartedly disagree with that notion. I'm just a slightly slassier Slassier? Sassier Hufflepuff. I'm trying so hard.
Hufflepuffs. I'm finding my
Yeah.
people. I am also a Hufflepuff.
I mean, yes, I'm constantly assigned Slytherin, but, like, objectively, I am not.
Listen, it was interesting
You're
because I took the test for the first time. I was assigned Hufflepuff, like in high school, and then I retook the test in college. I was Ravenclaw, and then I recently took like a different, like not the official one, but I took the test again, and it was Slytherin. So
That's what we call character growth.
Yeah, that sounds like
character growth into Slytherin.
Yes!
Okay.
Oh, I don't know how to feel about
That will always be, like,
you
one
know.
of, like, the critiques that I have of, like, the entire house system in that series. It's that you don't redo the test. People don't...
Right.
People aren't stagnant. They grow and they change, and you cannot just sit...
Time to...
You cannot sit a child with a bunch of evil people and expect them to not also be... Why do you just cordon off all the evils? Shuffle them, please!
I mean...
Shuffle
Shuffle them.
the evil, please.
Shuffle them like playing cards. Just take them like playing cards and just shuffle.
Literally, just, like, please let them have other experiences besides being sat with other evil people. That's not how character growth happens.
Yeah, character growth happens when, like, literally character growth
Draco made the right...
Draco's a whole mess
What?
of a character, though. Like, I love him, but, like... I hate the way he's written. I love him in concept, but I
Yeah.
hate him in execution. That's the phrasing I'm looking for.
Who do we hate?
Yeah. Draco
Draco
Malfoy.
Malfoy.
Oh, Potter.
Oh, Potter.
Yes, that one.
I can't even say it with a straight face.
No, neither can I. I'm not even attempting to.
I'm not straight.
Well, that's a different thing. I don't think
That
he
is
is
a
either, to be
thing.
fair.
I'm not straight, I think. Anyway.
This stream is going to catch so many L's from Harry Potter fans, Jesus Christ.
Maybe. I mean, to be fair, not many people actually come, but it's still fun. And
I know.
we have a way
Yeah.
to look back on our previous sessions.
It's true. And
Just an
what
entire
kind of
break
chaos
section that's just about Harry Potter.
That's what this is. Now break it down. I'm kidding. If anyone actually has a rap session about Harry Potter, yes.
I mean, if I had enough time to think about it, I probably could come up with something, but like...
All I can think
I'm
of is just Potter and repeat.
No, it's that one fucking
I swore again, sorry. It's that one, John Cozart video. Harry Potter 99 Seconds.
Mm.
It is. Hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
I have hot chocolate.
Ooh, yummy.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we've been talking about Harry Potter.
Nice. Yeah, I've got hot chocolate with vegan marshmallows in it. So good.
Nice.
Mm.
The right marshmallows.
Yes, the vegan ones. Yes.
The ones that taste really good.
Yes.
I prefer the taste of vegan marshmallows as opposed to regular marshmallows.
Mm-hmm. They're so good. Also, I think I only need like maybe 5 or 10 more rounds of my stitching for my poncho, and we'll be done.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. I remember that video. Oh my gosh.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Alrighty.
Oh, by the way, we got a
It's
really
a-
awesome plush in the mail today.
Oh.
Yeah, we got
What is happening?
a plushie from Makeshift for what's his name? Wally Darling from Welcome Home.
Oh.
I said this. I'm gonna.
Mhm.
Oh my.
He
I
looks
adore.
amazing.
Dude, like a thing of Welcome Home that I'm really into right now is Dos Vaqueros de Casa.
Mm. My boyfriend and I need to catch up on Welcome Home so much. We need to do a
Mhm.
lot of digging around and stuff.
Yeah, that's the main. I'm mostly in the AU side. So like the big one that I'm in right now is Dos Vaqueros de Casa, but I do enjoy Welcome Home.
Nice.
Welcome Home, my absolute beloved.
What?
Huh?
Sorry, I like completely blanked out for the past 2 minutes.
We were
We're
talking
talking
about
about Welcome Home.
this one website called Welcome Home that's supposed to be about this old.
Is this the one with
Sesame
like the
Street-
puppets and that
Yes.
scary house?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the thing with the
I
house.
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
The thing with
Something
house
Wally
is
Darling?
it-
Wally Darling.
Wally
There we
Darling.
go.
Yeah,
I remember the name.
it's
Yes. We got
it's
a plush of him
home.
today.
Wally,
Oh, fun.
there's home. There's Wally. In one of the AUs, there's a fan character who I think became canon. Like I think the AU I was talking about is actually canon. And his name is Antonio Antonio Fidel de la Cruz.
What a name.
He's Hispanic. Everyone in
I see.
things.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Sure is. I only know about it in like passing plus one game theory video. Maybe two. I think it was one.
That is so fair.
I know about many a game in theory, but not a whole lot in execution, mostly because I don't have that kind of time.
Oh.
Because obviously I'm in my 4th year of uni, so
My
just want to
boyfriend
watch
and
it.
I mostly watch a lot of what's it called? Nick Nocturne, Night Mine.
What?
So that's where we mostly know a lot of his stuff from.
need a drink. Holy shit, my throat's dying.
Oh
I
dear.
bet.
Might want to get some water or juice.
Yeah.
I have water, it's just on the other side of the room.
Yeah, they said they had like a giant bottle earlier today.
Yeah, I'm sitting on my bed and my desk is on the other end of
Oh,
That was so good.
the hot chocolate?
The drink that I just had, my hot chocolate.
Ooh, that hot chocolate does sound good.
I'm kind of
Yeah,
tempted to go make some myself now.
It is getting to that time of year.
It is, you're right.
Mm.
It is.
Although,
Oh,
Oh, the
really,
hot
any time is hot chocolate time if you
Yeah.
try hard enough.
It
Mm.
is. I mean,
If you live here, it's always hot chocolate time. There is
Yep.
nothing. There is no such thing as warm here.
Yeah, sounds about right.
there's no such thing as cold here, but down here it is. What is the temperature right now? 84 degrees.
Oh,
Uh,
pie.
Translate, please.
That
Give
Ooh,
me
I
a
don't know.
second.
It's like Celsius, but that's
Okay, well,
high. That's hot.
yeah. I'm changing it to Celsius. Give me 1 second. 29 degrees.
Oh,
Oh my.
I mean that's fine. I've dealt
Doesn't
with much hotter. Yeah, no, for me over here it's like 46 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh,
I've-
that
Oh,
counts.
I've
That's what it
mostly been on
was.
like a
I'm
hot.
dying.
Ooh.
I think that's what it was like yesterday.
Mm.
In English, that's 8 degrees Celsius.
I would
Mm.
40 go for
So, my cold-blooded ass is just dying constantly. I basically just live next to the radiator.
Oh,
But yeah, I've been mostly on a hot cider kick with all sorts of different spices in it, and I always put like a little bit of marshmallow fluff in it. So good.
ooh.
Is there a difference between marshmallow and marshmallow fluff?
Kinda,
Yes.
yeah.
I always thought that marshmallow fluff was just melted marshmallows.
It is not.
What
Okay.
the heck is
then,
marshmallow fluff?
It's like a
I don't-
cream almost, like this really fluffy cream that's kind of meant to be
I can't spell marshmallow.
and chewy.
I also can't
Oh.
do marshmallow.
Oh, it's like a funky little spread thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always just
It's
thought it was
Sandwiches.
melted marshmallows that you made into a spread.
Yes. Yes, it's very popular on what's known as a fluffernutter, where it's peanut
Uh,
butter and marshmallow fluff.
Ooh.
It is one of my
A
favorite childhood
fluffernutter.
chicken sandwiches.
If I ate
I'm cold. I'm
peanut
gonna
butter,
go put on something warm. My body temperature regulation is absolutely horrific.
Mm.
I feel ya. Chameleon Club!
with that. So yeah, if I ate peanut butter, I would absolutely try that.
Mm.
It's not even if I ate it, if I like it, if I liked it. Oh yeah, fun fact, I'm gonna have so many people laugh at me in chat. I don't like peanut butter.
Neither do
That's
I.
fair.
Yeah. I need to stop saying controversial things on stream one of these.
Let me grab the song that I was thinking of.
But yes,
Um,
highly recommend putting marshmallow cream or marshmallow fluff in hot cider. Yeah, what were you saying, Robbie?
I was so I did good. I did good in resisting because when we met that Quandrix dragon, and the first thing that they said was like, "Who? Why is someone disturbing me?" So it's like, my brain immediately went to this.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, that's what I was thinking too. Just the cave from Aladdin.
Cave of Wonders.
That was my only thought.
Okay, I'm glad that I'm not alone.
No, you're not. I promise you, you're not.
Do 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 do.
Not really true. I also have cheddar fries. I'm hungry.
Yummy.
Even though I just ate before coming in. D&D makes me hungry. I don't know why. So what's going on in life?
Yeah, I'm currently working on my costume for Halloween.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Always fun. What are you going?
I'm going to be a pumpkin this year, actually. I've
Really?
already made a hat, and I'm currently crocheting a pumpkin poncho.
Nice.
And I'm also going to make some arm warmers, and I think that's going to be it. I'm going to have like some matching clothes underneath. So, yeah.
Nice. You okay?
My boyfriend and I are actually going to be.
Oh.
Yeah, I was not done yet. I was like, 'cause I was also going to talk about my. We were going to do trunk or treat at our church, so that's going to
Ooh.
be fun. And we're actually going to be passing out Pokemon Trick or Trade booster packs.
Oh, cool.
Yes. And Wing, I'm sure you'll understand this a little bit better than anyone else. But Leaf is going to be dressed up as Jerry J.
Oh, nice.
Basically, his own Pokemon trainer OC.
Yeah, maybe after the game we'll pull up a video with Jerry J and then you guys can see.
Yes. Do you like one of his Poke Sloop videos? Oh man, I'm so looking forward to the next review that we're going to be doing. Although some of the filming is not going to be pleasant, mostly because we're going to be outside.
Well,
And
as
it's
long
going
as
to
you guys
be
make sure you
cold.
stay warm.
Yes. I have a workaround for that. Leaf does not.
Oh.
I will probably bring us some hot drinks with us. So.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I do also have an energy drink.
Yummy.
I'm tired. Is it one hashtag?
Getting into the Game of Wonders train, are we? I mean, not entirely wrong concerning the meeting with one of the headmasters.
Disturbed my study. space. You need space,
Oh
bestie.
Nope.
God.
How do we do this?
You have to
Need
put the
it.
space on the first one.
Oh.
One moment.
I'm still
On the
lost.
first hashtag, it's space after the hashtag.
And
Alright.
so it's hashtag space what you want to put, and then another hashtag.
Mhm.
No. Just, you don't need the other hashtag.
Okay. There we go. How do you all text? What?
What's that one? How did you do that?
Wait, I got it. Hold on, let me copy text. Oh, it's the dash and a hashtag,
Oh.
and then space dash hashtag
Because
space.
it's literally smaller title. Title is hashtag, and then make it smaller, just add a minus sign.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, you cannot infinitely make it smaller. Oh well.
Oh my god, that is oh my god, I know that it's making me think of something. Oh, got it. There you go.
Oh, good grief. Good grief. Yeah, it is the time of the month.
Aw, we all hate that.
Meep. I hate that time of the month.
Oh.
Oh no, I meant Halloween month.
Feeling this means that.
Anyway. Nice, my friend completed a 2-mile drive. I don't know where they went. Like 360. If ever hear me say like random stuff, I had to think of how to say it without swearing. If ever hear me say random stuff like that, or like someone charge their phone, it's like 360. So I know I've said it before, I just don't think I've ever explained why. Yeah.
You know,
Hello.
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 so I'm mute
Okay.
on the so I'm mute on the stream. Just always from the restroom, but we may start soon.
Alright.
Yeah.
So fair. Yeah, we were chilling, figuring out which things were which house in Harry Potter, and then we got talking about marshmallow stuff, and then I don't know where the conversation went from there.
Nice.
Well, that's usually how these things go.
Yeah.
End up talking about random
Yep.
things, one after another.
Yep. I think we only figured out that Witherbloom is Slytherin and Quandrix is Ravenclaw.
Yeah, Ravenclaw is the most. Yeah, Ravenclaw is the most logical of the group.
Mm-hmm. And then, as Orphan says, we have good TM and nice.
Yes, Gryffindor.
Well, which one would be Gryffindor? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Prismari, but at the same time, I'm
Whichever
not sure.
has the most reckless idiots in it.
Prismari.
Yeah.
Prismari.
And
Prismari.
why am I also going to Hufflepuff then?
Whichever one's nicest?
Why am I just drawn to Hufflepuff?
Because you're a nice person?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Meadow,
Hufflepuff
who's
is
five.
Hufflepuff who are the most empathetic of the bunch.
Well, I get that.
Probably Silverquill. I'm not sure. Seeing they branch out to multiple different types of schools in this group, though.
Mm-hmm.
And then Slytherin, well, with them.
I never escaped the Slytherin accusations.
No.
Let's get the Hufflepuff accusations.
I would like to catch some Hufflepuff accusations. Am I not nice enough?
I mean, I think the thing is, just okay, chat. Do not take this advice. This is actually really horrible advice.
Oh, we're all muted from the stream. Nobody from the stream will hear this.
Oh, cool.
Well, on my end, maybe.
Oh. Okay. Well, people.
Would you like me to?
People.
Yes, please.
All right, give me a moment.
Yeah. For what I'm about to.
Guess we'll be joining us momentarily. We'll just continue on from here.
You unmuted, right?
Yes, we are unmuted.
Mm-hmm.
So as y'all continue to chat and talk away. You hear with that perception earlier with Zuglu, you actually do hear him mutter something along the lines of the Aerojon Fields as well. Could be a little place where they're having a little last minute practice, but who knows?
Ooh.
Up to you though.
think that would be nice.
One back. Oh, speaking of which, gets us back.
Yay!
Yay.
Woohoo!
But yes, yeah, see y'all, so yeah, there's a possible place you could go to, the Arizona Fields you wish to practice. Up to you, though.
I think that would be good for us. That would do us
Yeah.
a lot of good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, y'all wish to go, so everything you wish to go? And this would be like a quick, this should be like a quick roll when we get to it. So,
Okay.
hello.
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 Welcome.
Hello.
So can we just assume that I'm here at practice too?
I mean,
Yes,
And then we just go back in time a little bit to that wing afterwards.
yes. So at this point, let you know. Well, we'll just do your bit with Deathwing real fast because this next actually comes to the next part of the game.
Well, we can finish the practice rolls and then do that wing. Because that's what you started, right?
Well, it wasn't. Well, it was, but I wanted to because we're doing the you and then the group and then you and then the group. So
Oh, okay.
so yeah. So y'all go on there on appeals. We'll wrap up the bit with Cats real fast, and then we'll see what happens. So, Cats.
Yes.
At this point, you have reached Deathwing Manor, the same place you almost broke into, almost got caught in, like last year.
Yeah. We're just not going to talk about that.
We don't talk about it. No one does.
Nobody
We
knows.
shove it into a box and we don't think about it.
Mm-hmm.
We do not. We shut the elephant into the room.
Exactly.
We don't talk about it.
I was
So,
just saying.
okay, so by this point, you have now approached the manor with, do you wish to have Xanther and Cadorus with you, or do you want them to go off their own way?
Xanther, he needs to go practice with his team. So
Mm.
I'm not going to, keep him for too long. But he's the whole team lead.
Yeah, Xanther actually looks at you and says, no, if there's something else you need to do, I'm going to be over at Aerodrome Fields.
No, you're fine. Just go ahead and do what you need to do.
Alright, let's see you tomorrow.
Bye.
See ya! Looking forward to kicking your butt.
Yeah, okay.
Cadorus is completely silent at that, by the way.
Huh?
Cadorus is completely silent at that.
What, because he's jealous of a loving relationship? That what it is?
Or he just doesn't want to say anything regarding the relation you've had with him.
Yeah, considering I'm a snake.
So yeah, you approach the manor. Let me switch up the music real fast to something
Yes.
a bit more serious.
Yeah, no more cloud music.
So you approach the manor, and you see two dragon's guards at the entrance. They say, "Say your business."
I need to speak with Captain Dackboy.
And what says what is the? They say, "Explain."
It's an emergency, a matter of safety. That's really important for that one to know about.
Says very well. They one of them pulls out a sandstone to Captain Deathwing, and they say that you are here along with Cadorus.
Mhm.
And you hear they put it away. Says, head inside." You head inside and into this manor, which seems a bit all too familiar to you, considering you were in here a year ago.
Oh wait, they're echoing my end. There we go. Thank you for letting me know.
Yes,
And yes, Codion does say hi.
yes. Whenever we hear a dog bark, Codion, we know Codion's near.
He's barking from beyond the grave.
He wishes y'all luck. Alright, so anyway, you approach her desk, and she's sitting there looking at you. It's Twally, what can I do for you?
So, I'm sure Cadorus is like hanging out behind me, so I'm just gonna grab him and pull him up next to me.
He's like, I can move just on my own. He's like, I can move on my own. He walks up to you.
But clearly he didn't because he's behind me. Anyway,
She looks over at Cadorus, and immediately her professional meter slightly slows as she glares at him.
it's like a "oh you"
It's like,
face.
It's like, it says, what did you do this time?
No, he didn't do anything. I promise.
Cadorus says, this time?
I wanted to ask if you had any, if you could give him some security, because there's someone on campus who wants to hurt him. We don't know who, but there's somebody who wants to hurt him.
Specify. If you need me to put a security detail, if you want me to attach a security detail to a student, you need to give me the details.
Yeah, I'm just. Okay, your head of security, so like, I assume this room is secure.
Yes.
Soundproofed?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, Joey said that he has a suggestion.
Yes.
The suggestion is that you could probably put Brianna because she had threatened him, and Grayson.
Oh yeah, specifically. Yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
So, just about 30 minutes ago, Brienne the Aether was just threatening Cadorus's life, trying to get him to do something. I don't know what it was, but he's under threat of physical harm. And there's also Grayson, the head of the Strixhaven Star, who wants to publicly humiliate him for something that he didn't do. And we just got back from Madame Quandrick's office because, well, Cadorus's family is being threatened.
Do you know what the name of this group is that is threatening him?
I know, I'm out of character. I know the dragon said it, but it was something cult.
Auric cult.
Auric?
Yeah, let me type it up.
This is why we were talking about cults.
There we go. It was the Auric cult.
She said, as you say Auric cult, her eyes narrow and she says, them again.
Oh, boy.
Yay.
We've had many the school is not exactly a stranger to Auric incursions or infiltrations. Considering the school is a wealth of knowledge, both magical and natural.
Mm.
But if Auric is threatening one of our students' lives, we of course will handle this seriously, and we will do what we need to do to protect him. With that being said, she looks over at Cador's and says, Do you still plan to run as the head captain of your team for the Battle of Strixhaven? He goes quiet and he says, but then he says, I'll be there.
Oh boy.
That wasn't the question, though.
He says, she looks at it and narrows her eyes even deeper and says, Cadorus, are you going to lead your team or not? He then straightens up and says, yes, I will. Just okay. It's going to complicate things, but we will do what we can to ensure your safety. I also received word from Miss Quandrix about the situation with your family just a few minutes ago. While this is beyond my jurisdiction because I'm security of Strixhaven and nothing else, because one of the dragons is getting involved with this personally, I will spare what hands I can to deal with your situation. Understand, Cadorus. I cannot guarantee that they will be safe or that you will be fully safe because you will still be actively participating. So understand that you're taking a big risk, especially if you have this big of a target on your back. Cadorus goes quiet, closes his eyes, frowns for a minute. He says, then let them come.
Thank Cadorus.
Captain.
Also, Miss Dapplewing.
Yes.
The same student, Brienne, that threatened him has also been stalking me for a year.
Yeah, she says, why was this not brought to our attention earlier?
Well, it was to a professor, but she kept doing it, and now I'm here.
He says, for future reference, anything concerning your safety should be brought to the Dragon Guard.
Okay.
We clear?
Yeah,
Good.
because she got into my dorm a couple of days ago.
He says, did you report this?
Pretty sure I did, unless somebody's been messing with the reports, which I wouldn't be surprised considering someone's been messing with the mail. We still haven't figured that one out.
Is there anyone you believe that may be messed? Do you have any suspects for that in that regard? Because we're still looking for a suspect.
I don't think so. We just know that somebody's been messing with the mail.
Insight. Insight.
Okay.
Excuse Dang.
Fours. D4s.
I had to use another D4.
Well, remember, you use these for the rest of the game.
True.
Yeah, this is a permanent addition until the end of the year.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Kadoris, for a brief moment, out of the corner of your eye, Kadoris looks away for a second.
Oh. Do you have something to share with the class?
Yeah, well, you got something? You know something, Eudorus?
And as you say that, Captain Devlin looks over and says, "Boy, if you do not come clean with me about what's going on with the mail, I am this close to making sure you get expelled." He indicates and says, it was Vlad."
Immediately caves. Honestly, that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
He says, "Okay, 6 attempted murders, mail theft for how long?" He goes, "When says, since the start of the year."
Oh my god. For the whole year?
She's now just glaring daggers at Kadoris. He's just like, "Kadoris, I understand that confessions can reduce your sentence if not let you off free, but you're not helping your case right now."
Uh-oh.
She's gonna say, "Now, anything else your ruffians are up to that we need to know about?" She said, and he says, "That's all I know of."
Inside check.
Okay.
Because if he's lying, I am not helping him again. Ever.
I wouldn't be surprised, but also we have to remember his family has been held hostage for this entire year.
True.
Apologies for that was the jar. D4 as well.
Now I get a 4.
As far as you're concerned, he's telling the truth.
Okay.
With a 21, and as far as you're aware, he's telling the truth.
Alright. As far as he knows, maybe.
To which Devlin says, "Okay, we will discuss details with you about this in further detail tonight. Until then, stand by and be ready for it. You both are free to leave."
Alright, thank you for your time, Miss. Definitely.
He says,
Sorry.
He says, "That's good. You're okay." She says, "You're okay." Now then, she then stands up and Amy gets to work, letting you free.
Yeah, I need to go practice. Because Battle of Strixhaven is probably hours away.
It's tomorrow, basically. It's like tomorrow, basically.
Yeah, we need to go practice.
Kador stands out and says, and Kador just stands out and he sighs and almost collapses to his knees. Like he's like kneeling down in a crouched position. He says, "Okay, I'm never going through this again. I am never going to live this down, am I?"
Probably not.
Well, I need to get to the original field.
Yeah.
I'll see you there, I guess. I'll see you there, I guess.
Bye.
Kador's a simple thank you.
Yeah, a thank you would be nice. Out of character.
I think that's as close as he's getting to a thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
He then starts walking off, and his head's down, his head's lowered as he like looks around a bit while continuing down towards the Arizona fields.
Okay, I need to go find my people.
Yep. You see Chile fly up, look around, and then starts flying towards the Arizona fields.
Okay. There we go.
And this is where you all get caught up with each other.
Yippee.
Hey.
So, at this point, you all have converged onto the Arizona fields. So, for this, you already see, like, entire corners of the field have been taken up by the 5 different groups of, four different teams. You see the Fantastic Bulls, the Pearly Swans, the, excuse me, a few members of the Regal Steeds, missing minus Vlad. And you also see Zuklu's group moving in as well. Yeah, he's switching to Zook.
There's a group?
Yeah, you see Zuklu come in with several other members, interestingly enough.
And he said he wouldn't bother participating.
Look at him go. We're proud of you, man.
He looks upon all of you and says, he just looks upon all of you and he says, "Quiet."
No.
Fair enough.
No.
We will not be silenced.
Yeah.
Also, I named the candy after you.
He says, "I'm welling up with tears."
I know, it's called
Nobody was
Sunshine Sourpuss.
1 second. You see it, like, you know how when someone's mouth just goes long when they're like
He's like tight lips.
he's like very tight lips, like,
Yeah, I know you hate me. Just accept the candy, okay?
he says, "How much?
Who?
How much?"
For a bag. Oops, that's not the right sheet. For a bag of candy. Man, roll 20, be nice, please.
No.
Never.
Okay, 1 whole bag is 1 gold piece. And then 1 piece alone is a silver.
He hands you 1 gold piece.
Okay.
And all the while he's just like looking at you while taking 1 of the bag and eats it.
I mean, the box over here.
Mm-hmm.
And as that happens, he just tastes it and says, "Adequate."
I quit.
To which an in here, interestingly enough, you actually hear Mel Wythorn, the Dryad, who says that means he likes it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Sundareas.
Just why you eat, make.
Yes, but yeah.
You know what the
so,
most uncomfortable thing is? Making when someone eats.
all right. So to make this quick, because I want to get out to the Battle of Strixhaven, it's already 4 o'clock. Roll me either a spell attack modifier 8 attack, which is D20 plus your spell attack modifier, or a strength / dexterity, or either athletics or acrobatics.
I should probably do a casting ability.
And let's see, who will y'all be competing against? Oh, look, it's the freaking Cador's team. Of course, you'll be competing against them.
And then
Yeah,
the
no, I'm just
spell
gonna-
modifier.
Spell check.
You said spell was
So spell attack modifier, which is D20 plus your spell attack modifier.
You'll find,
19 on spell attack.
Nice.
D20 plus 7.
Okay, I got a 14.
Ooh. Because I'm actually horrified.
Oh,
Why?
Oh,
Wait, do we
Oh no.
roll acrobatics?
That actually.
Yes,
I
you're all-
wanna redo
either
this.
that, either
So-
acrobatics.
acrobatics, athletics, or a spell
Yeah.
spell
Spell
attack.
attack.
Okay, never mind. Cool.
I hate that. I wanna redo it. Even though my acrobatics is also horrible. I know I
Okay.
can't.
Okay. Very nice. So you all get together and you basically start practicing putting a bunch of buffs onto Zachary's to get him to lead to the side, get it, and get the flip back.
Mm-hmm.
And practice seems to go rather flawlessly.
Woo!
Except the moon dancer you need to practice a bit.
Meaning I need the dice to actually cooperate.
I can help you out a little.
Also, when we did the practice round on session 13, I actually wrote down the plan. I used Dragon's Breath on Chili, stayed with Zachary's. Julius used Jump. Arethi cast Enhance Ability, and then the rest of us defend the goal. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
So send one out to grab it and get the flip back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the rest you hold line.
Especially since Zachary has, I forget the name. I forget the name of the ability, but it's like a really long jump distance for hairfolk, and then jump triples the distance.
Yeah.
On top of that.
Also, you were saying something, Dancer?
I just heard like defend the goal, and my brain immediately went to like Quidditch, and I don't know why.
It's because we were talking about Harry Potter earlier.
Also, Rafan, what would you say your role was?
Huh?
What did you say your role was, Rafan?
Oh, no, 18.
Wow. So
What?
Was it
did
19?
nobody? So did
It was
nobody?
definitely about the two.
So wait, nobody rolled above a 19?
No, I
No,
think I
it
did,
wasn't.
because I remember rolling higher than Julius.
Hmm.
Do we get another
I'm
practice?
just gonna re-roll it, fuck it. I can't fucking remember. Well, that's an unnatural 20 now.
Also language.
Language, please.
Sorry.
Okay, so Fedora's team, interestingly enough, instead of doing the exact same thing you saw him do in the Aerojon field, he actually switches tactics this time. Instead of having everyone bum rush while it seems like he's undefended, he actually keeps himself and Dazazin at the goal while three others go out into attack. You do manage to get through him, but just barely. Yeah, and as I happen to see the Pearly Swans, led by Juniper, they are currently practicing against the Fantastic Bolts. The Fantastic Bolts use a bunch of evocation spells and a bunch of conjuration spells, whereas the Pearly Swans use spells that had to do with enchantments, conjurations, or divination.
Mm.
And a lot of
Great, sweetie.
She calls out, "Thank you!"
And the Fantastic Bolts are
They're
racers.
Xanth's team. They
Of
do.
course, I'm cheering for my boyfriend.
Yeah, he's doing a bunch of evocation spells and a bunch of conjuration spells.
Mm-hmm.
But when you see Witherbloom come up, you see a bunch of transmutation spells. You see a bunch of necromancy spells, and you also see a couple of enchantments.
Wait, where do they get the zombies from?
You'll never know.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
Or just-
Fair. You know what? Fair.
That
And
is
also-
the rule of everything.
Yeah.
People
So because
voluntarily donate their little.
because you all managed to get the edge over Condor's team, come the Battle of Strixhaven, y'all get one additional reroll.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
So is it
Ooh.
one for the whole party or one for each person?
One for each person.
Okay.
Yay.
That's one for the whole
Okay.
party, I'd cry.
was like whoever rolls the lowest.
If it was one for the whole party, it would have to go to daiquiris in case something goes bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But because it's one for everyone, you also
Okay.
there you go.
Every source zombies.
Every source of what the fuck?
Wait, what?
Zombies? How do you have these sources? How do you have these sources zombie?
Some people donate bodies.
Yeah, donate.
Exactly.
Yeah, body donation. Yeah, you can do
Oh, yeah.
that.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Body donors are a thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So going down the list, is there anything y'all want to do before we get to the Battle of Strixhaven tomorrow? Aretha.
Really?
What?
I don't think there is. Actually, no. I think I want to do this before the Battle of Strixhaven. I do need to talk to Grayson one more time.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck indeed.
Mhm.
Do you need
You're far
support?
from your mic again.
Okay, we'll get that in this.
Maybe he'll have a come to Jesus
Yeah.
moment.
We shall see that in a second. Julie, is there anything you want to do
What?
before we get to the battle?
Did you real quick, I wanted to say to Arithi, did you say that out loud?
No.
No, this is to DM the player and player to DM.
Okay, so I just didn't know that. However, if your character chooses to want support, Julius would do that. But if he
It
But
is
if
something I can
anything,
handle on my own.
Okay. If you just need a big bro to like kick somebody's butt, you know who'd call. Anyways, but basically, maybe talk to Quintilius.
Okay. Alright, no answer?
I think Mandanta's gonna want to talk to Shavadri.
Yes.
Because, wishing her luck to, girlfriend.
Yes.
So, Cass has been thinking about it for a while, so maybe the night before the Battle of Strixhaven
Which is tonight.
is as good a time as any to ask Xanther
Yes.
well, I guess because she's a snake, she just doesn't know how to go about this in a more smooth way. So she's just gonna straight up ask him, like, if they could have their first kiss.
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah.
You haven't had that already?
No.
No,
And it's been
no, they haven't.
Alright.
Because
No.
she just doesn't know. Like, snakes don't kiss each other, so that's not something that she naturally knows how to do.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
Put it up on. Anything you want to do
Some
before
drinks, boy.
we make some drinks?
You know the type.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. We've been talking about it.
Yeah.
And you all shall find out. Zachary.
Oh no.
Why do I have a bad feeling about
That
that?
scares
Oh
me.
no.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
That scares me.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Zachary.
but don't think about it.
Anyway, Zachary, anything you want to do before we get to the Battle Street 7?
Shove it in a
Well,
box and don't think
I
about it.
was considering trying a bit more with Kara, especially since, let's face it, whether or not we win or lose in this little battle royale, something's bound to go wrong, so best be prepared.
Probably a good idea.
What about your rabbit friend?
Yeah, ask her out.
Yeah, do something.
Ask
her
her
to
out.
battle.
Let's do this.
Really? Is
We
this what
want
we're
you to
going
be
for for
social,
this
Zachary.
episode?
Yes.
Listen, Moon doesn't have to be social, so do you. It works.
Oh my.
I have to get out of my dorm cave. You do as well.
Alright.
Well, technically, I'm not
But I
in
don't
my
because I'm
dorm
built
cave.
different.
I'm outside training with
No.
Kara, so there.
Alright, so going down the list after your little after your little practice. Aretha.
Yeah.
Roll me survival check real fast.
No way.
Oh dear.
What?
Survival, you said? Oh boy.
You sure you don't need a break?
Yes, I'm sure.
Professor!
What's it?
I have made my bed.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Now you're gonna.
And now you're gonna sleep in it
Oh,
alone.
Is it a bed of nails?
So, okay. Arethe, for the night survival, you after like the practice is over, you decide to drift away towards Billbugs, towards Silver Quill.
Mm-hmm.
1 hour later, nothing.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
And let me switch out to the actual campus map. That way I can tell where everyone is.
Mm-hmm.
So you are away at Silver Quill. We'll get everyone else up to this. Let me start one more time.
Alright. Survival. Come on, do better, girl. No!
No.
Oh!
By this point, it's about 11 p.m. You have no idea where the flippy is.
Do you want
Oh,
to try
no.
running a physical
Wait.
dice?
Do you have any inspiration points?
Ooh, good question.
I don't believe so.
Ah. That's
Commit
pink.
physical.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to physical, I think. Let's see, where's my bag? There it is. Okay, let's see. No, that's not the type of thing I want. I want the glittery ones.
Nikita.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Oh, that's even worse!
Oh
I
my
didn't say it.
god. Okay.
It's a 5.
I didn't say it.
Yeah, true, you didn't see it.
Well, at least you know this group is honest.
Alright, so 8 plus 3, so that's
11.
yes.
Please tell me.
So by this point, it's almost midnight, and you see, oh hey, look, there's Grayson walking alone by himself underneath the lamp lights.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh, hi.
Right.
Do I just see him roll me inside real fast?
Huh?
Do I just see him roll inside real fast?
Insight. Luckily, I've got stuff for that. Lots of stuff for that. I'm gonna just insight. Alright,
No,
let
you don't.
me roll my d4. I'm just gonna use this one. Plus 3.
Oh,
What?
That's a 12.
Oh,
there's
please.
something up.
What?
There's something up.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
You see him writing on his parchment while walking towards Silver Quill. He hasn't seen you or anything. He's busy writing on it.
Oh dear.
I don't like
But given
that.
the expression he is giving, it's a look of malice.
Oh,
Oh dear.
shoot.
What do you do?
Uh-oh.
I am going to approach him still.
Quietly?
Yes.
Stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Please pick up the physical dice again.
Yes.
Do not trust those
Stop
ones.
trying. Use the physical ones.
Yes.
It wants us to fail.
Oh, that's not any better.
Oh,
Why
okay.
have the gods
It's a
decided
4.
they hate you?
He rolled a 4, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh.
Okay.
So despite the fact that you almost stepped on a few pebbles on the ground, almost giving away your position, he seems so deep and lost in thought that he doesn't even hear it. And now you're walking right behind him.
Let me see what he's writing.
You look over. Is to try to read it. What the flip is that writing? Can't.
Boy.
You try to read it. Unfortunately, it's Steve's can't.
Oh.
Funky.
Oh.
No.
Interesting.
It's a bunch of random phrases and words that you have no idea what the flip it means. And so unless you want to follow him for the next 10, 20 minutes to decipher what he's saying, it's just you may want to do something else.
Yeah, I think I'm going to write down the words I see, and I'm going to talk to Zachary about this.
Right. Roll me intelligence check.
All right. Yeah. Let me roll the actual dice.
What'd you roll?
What?
A 2.
Why do the gods hate you? What did you do to anger them?
Why is it
Okay, 2. Yo.
Have you made any unholy offerings
So
recently?
you know how when you're like watching someone or reading, you know when you're in a lecture, you're trying to write something down while looking at the screen to make sure you don't miss anything. But you look at your notes, chicken scratch.
Oh god.
Oh,
There was an attempt.
Yes, there was.
you did. You sure did try.
And 1 second. All of a sudden, he comes to a stop.
Oh.
And he looks behind himself.
Oh god.
It says, "How long were you following me?"
I was trying to look for you. I needed to talk to you.
Yeah, he puts it. He folds his parchment, puts it away, and puts it back in his backpack. Says, "If you needed to see me, you could have said something instead of following me."
Sorry.
So, what does he want to speak to me about, or anything?
It's about the paper.
He says, he knows his eyes are in suspicion. So you're.
Yes.
He says, "So you're peeping at what I'm writing?"
No, the star.
Says, sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes. What about the Strixhaven star you want to talk about?
I think I'm going to quit. I'm not going to join next year.
Oh, is everything okay?
I think with the way you've been acting this year, I'm not really all that comfortable.
As soon as you say that, you notice his demeanor quickly shift.
Oh boy.
He says,
Uh-oh.
He says, "You think me wanting to protect you from a man who's been harassing you for 2 years is enough to get you to quit?"
I think that there are better ways to go about things.
He says, "Such as?"
I don't know, not public.
Probably not anything that would involve public humiliation would be a start.
This man publicly humiliated your friend on stage year 1. And by extension humiliated all of you.
I know, but this doesn't make anything right.
He looks at you and says, "Really, no." He looks and says, "Ruthie, Honduras has proven to be nothing more than a menace and a hindrance to all of us these last 2 years. And it's clear to me, considering how he treated people like Rowan and people like your friends, tells me he's not willing to change."
Listen, I
So,
know what he did to us, and especially to Rowan, was not the best. But at the end of the day, I've made my decision. I'm not continuing with this.
he says, "That's a shame. You seemed to me you had the potential to be something great in that club."
I can be great in something else.
Well, I wish you luck with your endeavor, and I'm sorry to see you go. But I'm hoping that wherever you go, you will make a name for yourself.
Thanks.
Though, word of advice, as he turns about to walk away, word of advice, though, Ruthie. it would do you good to not stick your nose in someone else's business.
Oh, that's where it's coming from, reporter.
Ooh.
No.
This dude is not taking the hint, is he?
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I don't like this.
Fight him. Yeah, fair.
Well, alright. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to the
I'm
dorm
also
then.
gonna fucking.
He
Don't
says,
stick your nose into someone else's business. You work for a paper.
Yeah.
Getting into people's business is
You
your
do that
entire
every-
business.
Yeah,
Alright,
I said my
That
piece.
all the time.
hold up. Arethy, you're saying?
I said my piece, and I need to get to bed for the battle.
He says, very well. I wish you luck. But then again, with your group, who says you need luck?
Given the bad
I
rolls we've
don't
been
like how
having.
he said that.
Yeah, I don't like his tone.
Yeah, me
Oh,
either.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Insight 20.
Okay.
So for those of you who watched the movie Coco,
I have not.
oh,
I have.
Yes.
okay. Well, basically, long story
I
short,
have.
well, basically, to summarize the same, like his eyes are like soft and not relaxed and everything. But when he says that last bit to you, his eyes like widen slightly as his tone and his gaze.
Correct.
It becomes
Yeah.
more menacing, more sharp.
Venomous.
He says, "Sleep well, Aretha," and he walks off.
That's terrifying. All right, I'm going to bed.
Mm,
And you
It's like I'm going to bed.
and a negative
Okay.
relation.
so the other crew.
Yep, we are at
And-
0.
Back to neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next up, Julius.
Hi.
Oh, I hate that.
Though I have a trillion attempts to want to find a man for some reason.
Actually, not Julius.
Ah.
Julius's friend senses a tingling.
Well, as this goes on, Julius. Actually, interesting enough, as you look around, you notice Quintilius is actually nearby watching the spectacle.
Spectacle.
Huh.
Well, the another way to describe the training.
Ah,
Spectacles.
I'm going to slide over and wrap my arm around him. Yeah.
He looks up to you, jumps up, perks up a bit, but then smiles, relaxes, and like hugs you very tightly. Says, "Hey, Julius."
Aw.
Oh, I get a hug today. What's up?
He says, the sky.
You're
I'll kill
cute.
you.
Big mood.
Mm.
He smiles warmly and says, "As I cannot express how happy I am to see you guys take to the field tomorrow."
Yeah.
Aw.
He says, please tell me you're gonna kick the real Steve's butt today. Tomorrow, I mean.
Kick who?
The real Steve's butts."
Oh, heck yeah.
He says, good because I have a little something special in mind for when you win.
Oh?
He says, question, do you know of a tavern called the Eager Loot?
No.
Oh, it's just a fancy little restaurant that very few people can get into without a reservation.
Mm.
Mm.
Mostly nobles go there, but I have connections and I managed to secure us a spot.
Oh my gosh, that is so sweet.
He smiles warmly and says, I look forward to seeing you there, and I look forward to the ball to share with you. Don't worry, it's not alcoholic. But it is an expensive drink.
I bet.
He says, as it goes on, he says, can you believe it's been 2 years since we came to this school?
Wow, really?
Yeah, time's flying, honestly.
Yeah. So much has happened here.
Yeah, for better or worse, obviously.
Yeah.
But I like to think it's mostly the good stuff that's happened.
And we got we got a stage thing tomorrow.
He says, yes, the introduction for when the dragon makes his appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Rumor has it, it's going to be Lorehold himself.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He does like to make a grand entrance like Silverquill does. Albeit not the way he does it. But he says, so considering how work you have, I won't keep you for long, considering you guys have rest to do. But he looks around and says, do you mind if I accompany you?
Yeah, sure. We can go together.
He smiles up and says, great. He says, as he stands up and extends a hand out to you.
I take it.
He takes it tenderly and warmly as he starts to walk with a bouncing step towards your dorms. Seems like he's. What's up?
Someone has a good day.
He smiles warmly and says, "Well, of course, I get to see my lover or absolutely destroy the competition tomorrow."
Or get destroyed. I don't even know what's gonna happen here.
No, you will not. You will not allow him to do that.
I wouldn't allow them to do that. I can't control what happens.
Then you will forbid it.
You're gonna forbid it for me?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
But as he skips away, but as he walks away with a bouncing step towards your dorms, he waits for you to unlock the door to, get inside so he can join you inside. And he sits down with you and holds his hands out to you to hold as he looks outside to see the stars coming up, because by now the dust storm has passed.
Mm.
He looks out and says, "Can't believe you guys have such a beautiful view from here. I'm on the ground floor, honestly."
I looked to him and I said, "Yeah, I know."
He looks out, looking at all of the beautiful swirls of magic going on across the fields near Prismari's campus. He says, "Seems even the elements know of the energy in the air tonight."
I see.
He smiles warmly, looks at you and says, but as he does so, you notice a little bit of a hint of red on his cheeks. He then looks at you and he says the following in Infernal. Well, a bit roughly, but still says it regardless.
Oh. I smile at him and say, I say, that was good.
He says, I've been practicing after all.
I can tell.
Mm.
And I hope I shine bright when I'm with you.
He says, Julius, darling, you already do.
He looks at him and says, this sounds cliche, but I don't think I've ever felt this way about someone. I mean, I've felt
good.
similar, but like it's a new kind of way, like it's rekindled.
He goes warmly and says, "Well, I'm glad I gave you that spark." You didn't see him like have you notice him start to almost instantly start to lean closer to you.
Hmm.
Don't.
I hold on to him.
And his eyes grow a little heavy as he rests his head on your shoulder.
You fallen asleep?
He's not stopping, says, "Yeah, was up all night last night studying."
Why didn't you tell me? No wonder you look so tired.
He says, "Because I didn't want to worry you. Besides, it's important you ace it. We had a team to play, after all."
Yeah.
So as that happens, the night starts to go on as you both rest upon each other's shoulders, gazing upon the night sky as you see a couple of shooting stars fly by. Make a wish if you want. And as that happens,
Mm-hmm.
let's see, who is next in line? Oh, Moon Dancer.
Hello, hello.
As the practice winds down, you see Shivadri is panting heavily and is starting to like go through her feathers to make sure they're pruned correctly. They're pruned correctly.
Please do not prune the feathers.
Yeah, I get my words mixed up.
I know, but it's still funny.
Yeah, we don't want to get pruned.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
gonna be
pruning
good.
is what you do to plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is currently preening her feathers to make sure they're all good for tomorrow.
Moondancer just kind of walks up and it's just like, "Hi there."
She looks upon you and she smiles warmly and stands up, that way that you're both eye low, and says, "Hello, Dancer of the Moon," she says warmly to you.
Oh.
She gives a small giggle and it's just like, "Hello."
She holds her
Have you
hands out
been
for
well?
you. Good.
Oh, I was just saying, have you been well?
She says warmly, "I'm doing well. I'm doing well, considering our teams are ready to go for tomorrow." Her smile, though, fades a little bit and says, "What about you?"
Mm, I mean, aside from having to actually beat you tomorrow, I'd say I'm doing pretty well.
She chuckles up and says, "Oh, we'll see about that. But no hard feelings, though," she says warmly to you.
No, never.
She looks out and says, "It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful night. You want to accompany me?"
Of course.
She then spreads
I
her
bet you
wings
never
out.
asked.
She spreads her wings out and flies out, expecting you to follow her.
Yeah, she follows.
As you follow after her, let's see, she flies out to, interestingly enough, above to the spire on top of Strixhaven Stadium, and she perches on top of it.
Perch.
As you perch alongside her, she says, "To think that tomorrow there's going to be thousands of people cheering for us." She looks up to you and then
Are you ready?
says, Are you used to crowds by any chance?"
No.
She sighs up and says, "Yeah, me neither." I get goosebumps.
Are you sure you'll be okay?
feel like there's flies in my stomach whenever I'm in front of a large crowd.
Hmm.
But she says
Oh.
that's why I joined Silver Quill, to help me get past that. Whether or not I've done so well, though, we'll see tomorrow.
Oh, I think you've done amazing. And if you ever get nervous, you can always look at me.
She looks at you and she smiles warmly and says, provided we're not facing each other, I happily will. And you can do the same for me if you wish.
Always. Do you have
And
any family coming to the...
she says, I have a little sister. She actually may show up with my family tomorrow just to watch us play. What about you? Do you have any that will show up?
My parents probably not so much. But I know that my older siblings, I think my 3 older siblings are gonna come. They loved this school, and the battle was one of their favorite things.
She smiles when he says, well, I look forward to meeting them, if you wish.
Yeah, I would have no problems against that, and I look forward to meeting your family as well.
She coos warmly as she feels her wings starting to spread out a bit more, as if enveloping in the moonlight, as she says, she looks upon you and says, let's bask in the light for a little bit before we head home.
She nods and just kind of slowly leans into Javadri.
She holds her hands out for you to hold onto her as you see her body literally radiate with the light of the moon all around her feathers, all around her head, as if giving her an aura of sorts.
This is an odd question. Are you a moon druid?
She hums softly and says, I'm not really one with nature. I'm more of a bard myself. But I am one of elegance. Basically called it elegance.
Yeah. Well, that is admirable. I just noticed the moonlight, literally making it, or literally and figuratively.
She smiles warmly and says, well, I have learned to embrace its light, just as it seems you have as well.
What?
Of course. When I see you flying against the moonlight, I see why you have your name.
Yeah.
But as that happens, she grows quiet and she holds onto you as she as you say, perched upon the spire. And it seems like she lets silence come over to just enjoy the moment with you. And some time passes. Good.
I was gonna say, can I roll insight just to see if that is what it is, or if there's something going on?
Okay.
I don't like how you phrase that. um. Low.
My ear.
Yeah. Ooh. Tab. 16.
Yep, it seems that she's just embracing a bit of quiet time with you and just enjoying the moment with you.
Okay.
Yep, she's not disturbed or anything. She just wants to enjoy the moment with you.
Understandable. I hoped that's what it was. I'm freezing.
Hmm. Yes, as that goes, as you both enjoy your moments. Yes.
Yes.
You see Zachary's gathers his team up and they all put their hands together and shout out balls.
Xanther?
Yeah.
You said Zachary's.
Yeah, no, sorry, Xanther. Sorry, Xanther. You see Xanther and his group together, they all cheering and they all put their hands together and say, "Go team, fantastic bolts."
No. Now that's team spirit right there.
And with that, you see his team disperse and head back to their dorms, leaving him to solve them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until he's done because I don't want to interrupt.
Yep. He sighs softly and he seems to be just taking in the moment, not noticing you're behind him.
Huh?
He breaks out of it, looks over, and smiles when he says, "Hey, kids."
So I don't know how to start this conversation, do I?
Aw.
Go on. Go on.
Meanwhile, Cass is just over there struggling with her brother, just trying to ask this man to go on a date.
He sits there patiently. Or stands there patiently, I mean.
Sure is.
My gosh. Anyway, go ahead.
You want to go have that date?
He makes his hands up, thought you never asked.
Yay!
And he immediately takes your hand, and you move on towards Campus Prismati, and he takes you. Interestingly enough, let me actually get your tokens in here for this one, considering where it is. I know it's taking a bit longer than usual, but I want to make sure you all have your moments before the battle happens.
Yeah, because this is supposed to be the end of this year.
Mm-hmm.
He takes you to a massive, winding field of sand dunes with blue and red magical swirls and bolts shooting all over the place in a display of wild magic. He looks upon you and he waits at basically where the border ends. You know, because you go out there, you may get hit by some ethereal magic or whatnot. You don't want that.
Yeah, and also, it's a bit dry here too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stay away from all that fire.
Yep. He sits down and motions you to join him.
Yes. I mean, I guess I just coil up because I don't have legs to sit on, do I?
No. But yeah, you do that. And he says, "It's beautiful, isn't it?"
Very hot though.
He says, "Oh yeah, oh right." He says, "Because this feels cool to me." As he shows his hand with a flick of with a snap of his finger, you see a little bit of flame come out.
You're so lucky, man. That heat doesn't bother you.
He says, "Yes, but it's also a double-edged sword."
Yeah, 'cause I'm sure the cold really bothers you.
He says, "Oh yes, and going into the ocean is a death sentence for me."
Imagine, or at the very least, your flames would just be out for a while. Okay.
Okay. He says, "Yeah." He says, "No, it would be certain death, actually."
Oh, would it?
Especially if someone were to conjure create water on top of me or whatnot, I would be extinguished.
I thought that was only a thing for Ifrits. But you do have an Ifriti in your lineage, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
But of course, we're not pure Ifritis, so we don't get all of their strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, your body is made of bronze.
He says, "What was your first assumption?" As his skin flashes a little bit with the color of bronze.
Yeah.
He chuckles a little bit to you.
The heat. Y'all with the jokes in the chat.
He sighs warmly, but then just looks off towards the distance as the smell slightly fades.
Hmm. What's wrong?
So, I have a question.
Yeah.
The Battle of Strixhaven is a massive public event for everyone to attend.
Yeah.
Do you have any family coming?
Well, I'd expect my mom to come, and
Aw.
hopefully the guardian Koala. I really hope she shows up today or tomorrow.
He says, it'd be nice to meet them again.
Hmm?
It'd be nice to meet your mom again.
Yeah. Though you haven't met Soyato yet, because she wasn't there when you were here.
Yeah, probably busy doing something important.
Yeah, she is a koala.
I just hope mine doesn't show up.
Hmm?
I just hope mine doesn't show up.
Have you told them?
What?
Because, wait a minute, out of character, does his parents know that our relationship has gone beyond friends, or does she think, or does his mother still think that we're just friends?
They think they're just friends.
Oh.
He says, I just hope.
Boy.
He says, I really hope my parents don't show up. He says, I really hope my parents don't show up. He said.
You hope they don't show up?
He just nods.
Why?
He sighs off and he says, she doesn't know.
Oh, about
No.
us two?
He just nods.
Does she not like snakes?
He said, he's going to say, remember when she was asking you 1,000 questions a minute?
Yeah.
Back
when we were just friends.
Well, she's okay with me having friends with other people. She's not exactly keen on me having a relationship with someone she doesn't seem as... How do I put this lightly?
So she's racist.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
She's not exactly the most keen on people who are viewed as evil.
Hmm. Well, okay.
Here's him.
It's your choice, ultimately.
Of course.
Because she can't make you do anything.
Of course. I am my own man after all.
Yes.
She says you are your own snake.
And woman.
He just chuckles warmly to you. I'm just yanking your tail, cats. He starts to laugh a bit louder at that. He says, I know, I'm a man of jokes.
Yeah, you are. You always got jokes.
He then sits and he actually starts to feel him lean against you a bit.
Aww.
I'll take his hand and I'll just say, well, whatever she says. Well, she can say anything she wants, but if the koala shows up, I highly doubt she's gonna cut up in front of the koala.
He says she's antagonist at times, but she knows better than antagonize a koala.
Yeah.
Considering that's a little messenger of a celestial.
I mean, she is a celestial, but anyway.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He hums warmly as he says, and just as you extend that to me, I'll extend that to you as well. Just as you extend that promise to me, I promise that to you as well.
Yeah. So, I know we've been together for a while, and I wasn't raised around humans, so I don't know how this works. But I've seen other humans do it. Can you show me how to kiss you, please?
His eyes go wide for a second as you see his face just turn a beet red, more so than
more red than normal. He's always red.
Yeah, but the red starts to really pop out now. He says, "Sure." He then stands up and gestures you to stand up with him or float back up with him.
Yeah, I'll just lift my body up.
He says, He says, "Face me." As he takes his hand, as he pulls his hand out and like gestures you to take them.
Mm-hmm.
He gently takes your hands and he gently pulls you down to his eye level. He says, "Close your eyes for a second." He says, "Close your eyes for a second."
Eyelids.
He says, "Pretend to."
Well, okay.
Put your hand over your
Yeah. Let me just do that.
He just starts to chuckle. He just starts to chuckle a little bit embarrassed. He's like, "Right, sorry about that."
His hand.
He's like, "Sorry." He's like, "Sorry about that." Yes. He says, "No peeking, okay?"
Okay.
And a couple seconds later, you feel him lean up and you feel his lips pressing against yours.
Oh.
How does Cats react to that?
Well, at least try to kiss him back.
Is it possible?
Come here.
Do you think so? That's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you feel him peck his lips against yours, and he holds it for about 5 seconds before he gently pulls away.
Well, thank you for teaching me. I don't know how you were going to respond to that, but thank you. Thank you for not laughing at me.
He looks and says, "Why would I? You're just learning about us."
Because I'm 20s, and I don't know.
He looks and says, "Oh, he says, it's okay. Seriously. You weren't taught these sort of traditions where you're from, so it's okay, honestly."
And yes, Zachary, you did miss it. Just a little bit.
But then he says, "You want to try it? Now, do you want to try?"
Yeah, and I'll return the kiss and then hug him.
He hugs you very tightly back as he lets you hold it as long as you wish.
Yeah.
Wings up.
Yay!
And as it happens, out of the corner of your eye, you see the wild magic suddenly flare up in a beautiful show of yellows, greens, blues, reds, browns, and golds.
No.
All create a very beautiful harmonic light show around you.
Nice.
Oh.
And Julius, you can see this, by the way.
From across campus.
You can see the light show happening.
Yeah.
And you see 2 faint figures in the distance.
Oh, they're like silhouettes.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually a really cute picture. Hey, chat,
Yeah.
can someone draw that?
That'd be nice.
Mm.
I will
Yes.
love part of this.
Ooh, what a
Yeah.
pretty fire.
But yeah, and as it happens, he holds you there for as long as you wish before you wish to head back to campus.
Yeah, I think we can head back.
Ropan,
Hi.
you want to make drinks?
I do.
Drinks.
All right, you
That's
head back to
what I-
campus. Get your alchemist stuff out. Let's make drinks.
Let's
Mhm.
make some drinks, baby.
Roll me your intelligence check with your brew supplies if you have them.
I only remember supplies. That's funny. I mean, it doesn't matter. I rolled not 20.
Okay, describe the
Alright.
drink. Do describe the drink you make, if you wish.
Let me pull up the thingy.
The thing with the thing.
The thing with the things.
Mm-hmm.
That may give you the things to do the things later on with the thing.
Many things.
Oh.
I think of many things.
Oh.
So,
The bag of many things.
it is not a bag of many things, it's just a bottle with many things in it.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. To describe the drink you make, if you wish.
It is a sort of pale yellow color, like the sun. It is as bright as the sun, and it has a little bit of wheat sticking out of it. And also a purple ribbon around the bottle. He wanted to be extra and pretty.
Mm-mm.
So
It's very cute looking. It's also
Yay.
very fucking strong.
Language.
I keep
It has
doing
the
this.
strength
I'm
of a
sorry.
Mm-mm.
We Scots have sailors' mouths by just pure instinct, nothing else.
Mm. Yeah.
You could just instead of the cursing, maybe it's like it's like so strong. It's like you're staring at the sun. That's how strong it is. Like that.
Look at how pretty this is.
It's definitely worth burning my cataracts out.
Yeah. It just burn your corneas away. Yeah.
Sure. Anyways.
Dang. Oh, that's pretty.
Yes.
It is pretty.
Yes.
That's really
Ooh.
Yes, that is the.
Talk is a great game. You all should play it. This is not sponsored.
So as you continue making drinks, you hear some slithering nearby.
Oh.
Hi.
You notice Zuklu coming into the room.
Hey there,
Speaking of
Rumi.
sun,
He says, "Hi,
Sunshine.
what are you making there?"
I call it a sunny breeze. Wanna try it?
Sure. He looks around. He looks around. Sighs and says, "Sure."
he's like,
Oh,
"The
no.
sun's named after me, was it?"
No, it just looks like the sun.
He takes the
The
drink
fact that
from
you're
you.
the first one drinking it is pure coincidence, I swear.
He takes it and he takes a sip. Let's see how well he does on his charisma saving throw. Excuse
Time to
me,
make Constitution
charisma.
save.
Charisma. What the? I meant freaking Constitution.
Oh yeah.
I was like, charisma, what is that?
Well, I
Drink it?
mean, it is a drink that boosts charisma. To be fair.
Yeah, but we need to do
Oh,
Constitution.
Oh. I don't think
Not 20. Okay.
He's fine.
Oh.
Wow.
He drinks it, and as he does so, he does the. Interesting. And do describe the stats it gives him.
It is a straight +3 to charisma. Just
And
to
he-
any charisma check.
His eyes actually, for the first time in 2 years, his expression actually softens. And he says,
wow.
and his tone actually goes from deadpan to, "Wow, this is actually really good."
Thanks. It's
He
the
looks
first time I
upon-
made a drink like that, so
He looks
I
upon you
was
and
a little
says,
scared.
he says, "For a first go, Rafon, this is almost a masterclass. I would say so."
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Think you can make any more of these?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Things to boost other mental and physical abilities. I'm trying to knock out the kinks, the staring
Yeah.
one now, but
Roll me checks with your brewer's supplies to see how many other you want to make, and we'll see how they go.
come on, babe.
Also, that +1 relationship with Zuku for Rafan.
Yes, it is actually.
Yay!
Woo!
What's that now? Is it a +2, +1, +2,
I
+3? Which...
think that's a +1. Hold on, I'm gonna. Where did it go?
Is
I
Zuko
found
gonna
it.
fall in love with an alchemist?
Yeah, it's a +1.
Oh, so now it's a +2.
Oh,
You're now friends with him.
yay!
Yippee!
Congratulations, you now gained his boon.
Nice.
By the way, the boon is as follows. So long as you're within Zuklu's presence, people will not bother you.
Yay.
Okay.
You have gained the friendship and presence of Zuklu.
You have gained the peace and quiet, Bone.
But will
Not
he admit that
perfect,
you're his
honestly.
friends?
But yes, as you
That's called presence.
but as you make your next drink, describe it as you wish. And same for your next drink as well, so we can, wrap it up real quickly.
I'm just gonna quickly do the dice rolling. Oh, that's a 19. Unnatural 20. Again.
Okay, 19 and natural 20. Okay, describe your 2 drinks.
So, where'd I need to get the thingy again. Oh, I found it. Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The next one looks kind of intimidating, mostly because it's in a bottle that has a skull on it. It's a very nice, like, bluish green color and has a cross through the eye.
Okay.
I'm going to give images because I have those. Again, I love this game so much.
So, first one was a 21 for for that second drink, and the third drink we'll be making was a 15.
That's a drink fit for a pirate.
It is.
Oh, if you want to drink fit for a pirate, I have one.
Oh, God.
About that.
So for this drink, the one with the skull, what does this one do?
This one is a +3 to dexterity.
So as he downs it, somehow not getting tipsy or drunk from this.
Which is impressive because these are very strong.
I mean, he rolled a 21 in Constitution at this point.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
He again looks at it. He says, "Not feeling much of a difference right now, but I." What the? You notice his tail start to move around much faster now. He says, have fun.
Yep.
Throw me something. I don't care what it is, just throw it.
Picks up book. Yeet.
Yeet.
You pick up what?
Picks up book. Yeet.
You pick up a book and throw it. All of a sudden, his tail whips out and curls around it and grabs it.
Oh, would you look at that?
He says, "I have never moved this fast before."
Whoa.
What did you put in that? I have never moved this fast until now.
That, my friend, is a secret.
He says, "Oh, okay." He says, "Oh, okay. A secret. Okay, Mr. Secret Formula. I get it." He says with the massive quotation and fingers. He says, "Okay, Mr. Secret Formula boy." And with the third and final drink, that is a 15. Does that meet or succeed?
I'm going to say that meets.
Okay. I'm gonna say hi to see if it succeeds.
Nope.
No.
Now, at this point, okay,
no.
so describe this third and final drink.
This was probably, like, the second prettiest after the Sunny Breeze. It's it goes from, like, dark purple to light pink at the bottom, and it has a little, like, lemon slice on the... Well, the sunrise, because the drink's name is Peak Sunrise.
And what stats does this one increase?
+3 intelligence.
So he downs it. Probably explains why he rolled so low, because he downed it at this point.
He got too confident with the first two and was like, I can take a third one.
He sounds like...
Yeah.
He's like, oh, okay. He slithers back a little bit, almost stumbling. He goes, okay, that's a bit too strong for me. He looks around and says, okay, he actually uncoils his tail from the book, looks at it, and he starts, like, reading through it, and he knows he's reading it a lot faster than normal. He's like, okay, right. He says, oh, I see, I missed that part of the quiz. I should have known better than that. Hungary, should have... Oh. These answers are so freaking obvious. Why didn't I take this drink earlier?
I didn't know how to make it until just now.
He says, well, I'm glad you do now, because this is going to be a massive help for me for my next final exam. Thank you for that, by the way. I'm going to go lay down before I collapse on the floor.
Good idea.
And he slithers over to the bed, and he flops over.
I'll get you some water and probably some medicine to take care of that hangover.
It says hydrogen dioxide. It says dihydrogen oxide right now, please.
You got it.
Dihydrogen oxide. It's
So
dihydrogen monoxide.
Had fallen on the floor. He weighs 300 pounds.
Rest in peace, the floor.
Back up. Yeah.
The floor.
Falls over, just falls through the floor.
Yeah, just falls on the sofa, immediately breaks it.
Jeez.
Oh dear.
So with that, you now basically made 3 performance-enhancing drugs.
Ooh.
Because that's what alcohol is, it's basically a
Oh.
freaking drug.
There's
Sorry,
no
Josh.
performance enhancements during Battle of Strixhaven, right? Because
Uh,
I think you mentioned that it was considered cheating.
it is, but there's a thing called enhanced ability.
Yes.
What?
There's a thing called enhanced ability, but yeah.
Okay, so you can use enhanced ability, but that's it.
Yeah.
All right.
But who knows? Maybe those things. But who knows?
I-
But who knows? Those things will be pretty handy later on,
Oh yeah.
provided you can handle it. Also, I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom, and then we'll get to use Zachary's. So I'll be right back real fast.
I may also have to go because my partner needs me right now.
Okay.
I'm already going to cut this short. I
Go
will
take care of your
definitely be
partner.
watching how the battle goes.
Mhm.
Because I do want to know. Love you all. I.
Bye.
Alright. A friend. Win.
Wow, is their glue actually opening up?
Mm.
Wow.
And your attack with just a little bit of charisma.
Mhm.
Actually, I do have a different drink that literally the entire function is get people to speak, and it's literally called the Spoken Heart.
Oh really?
Yeah. Let me
interesting.
hold on.
So Moondancer had to leave.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which means we'll have to do the Battle Street tomorrow, probably, or next week. I mean.
Yeah. Well, not next week because we got water.
Oh yeah.
Got water? Oh, right, water.
Yes.
I'm like, what do you mean drinks? Wait, not literal water.
Alright, so Zachary's. That we because we need to wrap this up. It's already past 5:10.
Ooh.
We can at
Yeah.
least like do Zachary's and then lead into the Battle of Strixhaven.
Yeah, we'll do at least the belt. We'll
Yeah,
at
we
least
can
lead.
lead into it.
Yeah, and then we'll pick up as you guys like may start the fight.
Mhm.
Alright, Zachary's.
Yeah.
You have been left alone to your own devices after everyone went their separate ways on the aerodrome field.
Mhm.
What do you do?
Well, probably wouldn't hurt to at least prepare for the next day. Like I said before,
Yeah.
especially with Kara, because let's face it, knowing our group's luck, chances are it's gonna go south real fast.
Roll me animal handling to see how well you do at training him on the aerodrome field.
Alrighty. Animal handling. I got a 0 on that, of course.
Oh dear, we gotta fix that.
Mm.
Well, still not bad.
14. 14. As you take your time, you decide to do a little basic this is the target, go hit, I'll issue a command and you do a specific thing to the target, and if he succeeds, you feed him, if you don't, you continue to do it.
Mhm.
Seems to be getting the grasp of it.
Eee.
Next up, you do a little bit of distraction resistance exercise where you make a loud noise or some sort of flashing motion. And if he succeeds, he gets the treat. If he doesn't, he continues to do it.
Mhm.
And you basically do positive reinforcement. And soon before you know it, you seem to have gotten the basics down with him to do basic commands
Whew,
with
good.
ease.
Good. By the way, it's a she, not a he.
Sorry about that. Yeah, she seems to have gotten the basics down with the commands.
Mm.
And
Good job,
because
Carl.
you understand Draconic, she walks up to you and says, "Is that you good?"
You did very good, Kara. Great job.
She chirps happily and she like jumps up and like puts her hands on you and starts like licking you happily.
Oh. Hope she doesn't
Cute.
mind fur.
Mm. I mean, she seems doesn't mind too, considering she's continuously doing it.
Chuckling, I also give her a good scratch behind the ears.
She leads into it and chirps happily to you. As you do so, roll me a reception roll fast.
Oh, that's ought to be good.
Any sense, by the way.
Probably ear, so advantage because it is the ears.
To be fair, it's kind of hard to miss. To be fair, it's kind of hard to miss this.
Oh, okay, good.
You hear what sounds like burrowing underneath your feet.
I know who this is.
So do I. So I am going to quickly hop away from the spot before I end up getting pushed.
And right before, and just as you do so, you see a familiar hairful come out. It's Jesuit. She pants heavily. She says, "Wait, this isn't the cave. I am up in the field again."
Took a wrong trip to Albuquerque.
She says, "What's Albuquerque?"
Sorry. Inside joke for the family.
She jumps up and says, well, that mistake still comes with its own blessings. How you doing?
Well, not too bad. Kari here managed to get the commands down pretty darn fast.
She says, "Oh, she did." She walks over to Kari and says, "May I?"
If Kari will allow it.
Kari looks upon her with intent and expecting her to do something. Like, you gonna do something? She hums warmly and says, curious. She then, all of a sudden, she calls out a command in Draconic. And it says, "Burrow." And let's see how well she does.
Well, this ought to be interesting.
Let's see. Jesuit, where are you? There you are. Please tell me you do this very well, because I would like for something good to come of this. It may or may not give you an edge.
Huh?
A natural 20. Good.
Oh!
All of a sudden, you see your companion. He starts digging in the area she's currently sending him, and she burrows, disappearing from sight.
What the?
And then she issues another command in Draconic, like rise. And all of a sudden, right in front of her, Hero jumps up on the ground and gets into a standing ready pose.
Ooh.
Yeah. Jesuit smiles and says, "Your trick is so well trained." And she is jumping up and down so happily.
Oh.
That? Well, she is, but I didn't even teach her that. Kara, when could you do that?
She said, Kara actually looks and says, "I don't know, it just came naturally to me."
Huh?
She looks upon Jason and says, Are you a warden too?" To which Jason says, "Sort of. Kind of learning the ropes, I guess. Haven't really gotten mine yet, though."
Well, with how well you ended up teaching Kara just now, pretty sure you'll eventually get one soon.
Well, I hope so. And her ears have to start to flop a little bit.
Aww,
Poor girl.
poor Thane.
She says, "Yeah, my family likes to train dragons, but I never got mine."
Well, maybe the right one just hasn't shown up yet.
If it hasn't, it's been a long time. But hopefully something comes of it.
I'm sure it will. Like I said, you apparently ended up teaching Kara something that even I didn't think of, so I say maybe sometime soon you'll be worthy of one.
Yes, I appreciate your enthusiasm, Zachary's. I wish more people had that.
Oh.
He says, "Well, anyway, she looks over at Kara and says, now, if you don't mind me doing this."
Well, again, that's gonna be up to Kara. If that's alright with you, of course, Kara.
Kara says, "Can you teach my friend to say it instead?" To which Jason says, "Oh, right, of course." She looks over to you, Zachary, and says, "Repeat after me." And she speaks in Draconic, and this one says, "Sweep attack." Sweep, sweep,
Ooh.
and attack.
Okay. And
You
I
repeat
did
it.
so.
Roll animal handling. This time with advantage because you're being assisted.
Ooh. Fair point. Are you kidding me?
Oh my
Harlow.
God.
Please be high.
No.
Come on.
So she gets the first half, but then looks up at you with a questioning look, like, "What do I?" So what happens is that she suddenly spins and swipes with her tail, doing a tripping motion with her sweeping tail, but then stops and looks like, "What do I do now?"
I guess this isn't just one of us who has the confidence problem.
Yeah,
And I
it's
rub
just-
my head back sheepishly with my ears kind of twitching.
She just smiles and says, "It's okay, just try again. You'll get it." And
Okay.
roll one more time.
With advantage or normal?
Advantage.
Okay. Never hurts to double check. There we go.
There!
Woo!
This time she sweeps with her tail, causing a tripping motion, and then she leaps, pouncing the target in place, and she has it pinned.
Nice. Great job, Kara.
Yep. Jizu tosses a little bit of meat to her, and she jumps up and eats it, and she says, "Yes, I did good." She says as she pats the ground happily.
Aww.
So cute.
So adorable.
She just says, "Yes, you definitely have a lifelong companion in the works for you."
Still. Thank you for the tip. Help.
She smiles for me and says, "Anything to help a fellow drink we're in need."
And I smile at that, a little sheepishly.
She smiles normally, and she, interestingly enough, she actually runs up and gives you a hug. But
Aw.
then she immediately lets go, just as her ears flatten immediately. She said, "Sorry, impulse."
Yeah, here's an interesting thing. He's stiff and shocked, but I'm pretty sure that she could tell that he is blushing hard. Even through fur.
"Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you." As she fidgets with her fingers a bit, or
You didn't embarrass me.
she smiles.
Didn't expect that.
She smiles slightly at you and says, "Well, I need to get back to cavern diving. I wish you luck on the field, okay?"
Thanks.
And with that, plus some relation with Jizu.
Oh,
Aw.
Yes! How many is that now?
I think
hopefully two.
3?
Oh,
Oh, you're
three?
Oh, good.
Well, I did put a
Yes!
question mark at the end of it, but might as well assume that it's 3 at this point since, let's face it, every time we seem to meet up, we seem to get along pretty darn good.
Which means at this point you now have inspiration from her.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes!
I think it's one per day.
Yeah, or once per session, but yeah.
Oh, once per session. Okay.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah. In fact, as she's about to walk back to her hole and start burrowing again, she stops and glances back at you. Her eyes actually soften as her ears perk up a bit as she actually smiles at you, says, "You're a really good friend, Zachary's."
You're a really good friend too. And a pretty darn good dragon warden at that.
She smiles, and you actually see her blood. You see the inside of her ears turn red. She says, "Would you want to meet sometime after the battle? perhaps?
Sure, I'd like that.
Someone says, she could, it's a date, and she immediately jumps away.
And now the ears are standing upward and probably very faintly, if somebody was close by, they would hear.
Kara says, she likes you.
Indeed.
Apparently so. And now
She-
the ears are covering his face in embarrassment.
She nudges you and says, come on, and Zachary, let's go home.
Yeah,
It's so
right.
cute.
Probably best to get home and rest.
And with that, you all head to your dorms and you all rest up. And with that, dawn comes, and the big day has come. Morning breaks through the day. Morning breaks as the sun rises upon Strixhaven. Which means now is the time to make your way to the stadium. You all begin making your way to the stadium, and as it happens, you see what looks like already a massive crowd has gathered within the halls of Strixhaven Stadium. Considering right now, in the distance, as you approach the stadium,
Oh.
Yeah, this ain't some little soccer game. That's for sure.
Apparently not.
Oh, 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 oh.
nice. So, as you all approach the stadium, it is accompanied by a deafening roar of cheers, horns and trumpets being sounded. It is a pandemonium of sound and cheers as you all approach the interior of the stadium.
Wow.
Ooh.
Whoa.
There are literally thousands of people in this stand. It rises up from the side. In fact, let me actually get this up real fast. And with that, you now realize the last day of this term has arrived. It's time for you all to crush your opponents at Mage Tower or face defeat. The Battle of Strixhaven is upon you. Gathering all of your gear up, you hustle towards the stadium, trying to show everyone what you are made of. The stadium before you is enormous. The circular bright green field is covered with small hills, 40-foot towers rising at each end of the field. The surrounding bleachers stretch 50 to 100 feet in the air. 5 spires, each flying the flag of a Strixhaven college, and a 6th flies a banner displaying the Strixhaven star at the very center. You see the colors of red and blue for Prismari, red and white for Lorehold, blue and green for Quandrix, white and black for Silverquill, and black and green for Witherbloom.
We're Lorehold, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
In fact, you all gather up. You have worn, at this point, you have gathered up your gear. You all wear the colors of red and white together. Almost immediately, everyone in this field is starting to feel... At this point, most of you are probably feeling flies in your stomach and just feel the extreme energy and such, knowing that what is about to come is going to be the fight for the year.
Probably more ways than one,
And
too.
No pressure.
so as you all gather in the bleachers, you can see on the other side, as you all gather in your locker room and look outside where the field is, you can see on the east side of the fields, you see the other teams coming up. But before we get to that, is there anything y'all want to do before we get to this? Or anything?
Not really, no.
just getting ready for the eventual fight.
Yeah.
All right, Julius.
I'm gonna look out the audience to see if I can see my family.
Roll perception.
Aww.
Aw. Oh.
You can't see Jack.
All right, that's great.
Sorry, Julius.
Okay.
Gets.
I'm going to both look for my family, and I'm gonna search the clouds to see if I see a certain flying serpent.
Roll
Ooh.
perception with eyes.
With my eyeballs.
Unblinking.
My unblinking eyes. My elven eyes. I can see the Isengard.
Where certain hobbits may rise.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
You do see over here now. Of course, this theater of mine because I don't have any tokens for it.
Yeah.
Over here in this stadium, which is where most of the people who are just regular spectators, not belonging to any of the schools, you do see a few rather colorful wanties. They look like they're looking around, just getting the feels like, where is she? Where is she? Like they're so excited, but they don't know where you are. Also, by the
Aw.
way, just for scale, by the way, guys,
Mm-hmm.
from your end to this end,
Whoa.
450 feet.
Oh, whoa.
Oh yeah, they will be nothing but tiny pinpricks.
Yeah.
From where I'm standing.
But considering how colorful your family is, yeah.
Yeah, I can see the colors at least. I can see that.
Mm-hmm. So that's what you see.
Did I see the second bit?
You're looking up to the sky. You swear for a second. You don't know if it's your eyes playing tricks on you, or if it's just your imagination, or if it's just you're getting up your hopes. But you swear for a moment you saw a flash of colorful scales around the clouds.
Aw.
Oh.
Shut up!
Hi, Auntie.
Yeah, basically.
Ralphon, anything you wish to do?
Leap is already on the field, so I guess we'll just give the stanza little ones through. He's not looking for anything in particular.
Okay. Yeah, just waiting for the horn to sound.
He does just kind of look around, take in the vibes.
You do notice that Zuklu and the people that you know of are not anywhere in the stands, but you do notice a couple of familiar Witherbloom students in the stands. Though it seems they're just more or less just getting ready for the fight to begin, nothing else.
Fair.
That's fair.
That's what your path is, at least. And you, Zachary's?
I gotta admit, I am looking around, but for anything unusual, because at this point, and I know I'm just probably being paranoid, but almost every time we get into some major event, last year and this so far, something goes wrong.
Valid.
I mean, it's fair.
Yeah, either way, I'm looking around, making sure there isn't anything unusual, and just staying on my toes, especially the moment the horn starts.
Alright.
So I guess roll perception.
Yep.
I had a feeling, and obviously normal since, let's face it, even with the ears, that's probably dampened with all the cheers.
Oh yeah. If you were doing it here, it would just be a regular roll for you.
Yep.
But for everyone else, it would have been disadvantage. Considering how deafening it is in this field.
What? Oh, that was weird. It paused for some reason, so I thought I didn't click on it.
Well, with a 9 perception, you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah. I mean, that's
But,
fair,
you know...
that usually it happens at last minute.
Yeah. Which is okay. But, as it goes on, the cheering suddenly quiets down. As you all look on the field, you see one figure coming out.
Oh my.
It, interestingly enough, is Rubina. And in her hand is a trumpet. And all of a sudden, you all hear from someone speaking in thaumaturgy. You can't see who it is, but a voice rings out and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, we, from the people of Strixhaven, we wish to welcome you to the Battle of Strixhaven. This year, we have a rather powerful and competitive lineup that we wish to entertain you all with as they battle to see who among them is most valiant and most worthy of the title of Champion of Strixhaven. Please rise as we greet the introduction and the reveal of the Dean of Lorehold." And from then, you see Rubina raise her trump up and begins to play. And from the field in front of you, the ground begins to shift and shake and rumble as if an earthquake in the center is starting to form. But then it starts to spiral like a small earthen maelstrom with a large gargantuan wing starting to come out from the ground. And all of a sudden, you see a massive flurry of scales of red and white come forward, and before all of you stands the massive, powerful form of Velamercanus Lorehold himself.
Oh. Holy smokes!
Ooh.
Oh.
And at the very end, he gives a loud roar that shakes the ground and the bleachers all around you as silence envelops.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I thank you and welcome you to the field of Strixhaven Stadium, where upon this very field, 5 of the greatest teams ever assembled of this year have gathered for your entertainment and to battle to see who among them is most valiant. And all of a sudden, the music starts to kick up as you see multiple teams start to take to the field. And that's a bit loud. You see the following teams come out. You see Prismari itself start to come out. They say among the sands of time you may find a diamond in the rough. But for these champions, they've no need to search for it, for they themselves shine bright and colorful as the wild magic within them all. And through it they shall become legend, worthy of any tome for generations to come. Give it up for Prismari's fantastic balls! And all of a sudden, a loud cheer echoes as you see Xanthus' team come out as they are enveloped by loud cheers all around them. And then you see the lights form onto Silverquill. Life is a song, a journey, a world of entertainment, history, comedy, tragedy. All these stem from the very essence of theater itself, and for these team of champions, they shall wow you all with grace and power that shall shake you to your soul. Look to the sky for Silverquill's Pearly Swans! And all of a sudden, the team of Pearly Swans swoops down from all around, landing with grace upon the field as they take to their podium. For Witherbloom, deep in the bios of Sedgemoor, the conflict between growth and decay exists in a delicate, ever-challenging balance. Those who practice the teachings of necromancy and alchemy traverse a dangerous walk upon a fine line between life and death. Not so for these champions. Give a cheer for Witherbloom's Dapper Dogs! And all of a sudden, Zuklu and his entire team come flying out from the ground as they take positions upon the field.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then the light shines upon all of you.
Oh boy.
From humble beginnings and many challenges askew, this crew has found a liking to wowing and pleasing the people around them with a sweet tooth. I do not take this for granted, for just as soon as they wow you and charm you, they too shall decimate you with. They too shall decimate you and leave you begging for mercy. Let's hear a cheer for Lorehold Candy Crew! And then all of a sudden, an even louder cheer and elated screams echo all around you as you're all presented to take the stage upon you.
Nice.
I'm gonna try not to have a panic attack on stage.
I'm gonna
Yep.
take Quetzalcoatl's hand and whoever's right next to me and just like lift our hands up, you know,
Yep.
as we're walking up
Thank
the
you.
stage.
And then the light shines upon Quandrus' side. And then you hear the following.
I said, uh-oh. Because there's been a lot of drama with that group.
Yep.
Actually,
Yeah.
one quick thing though. Actually, Zachary, do you mind if I hoist you up onto my shoulders?
Sure, I guess?
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna carry Zachary on my shoulders.
Yes, very nice.
Zachary's our winning man.
Cold and calculating, these champions of Quandrus hold conviction like none other. Any weakness, no matter how small or how well hidden it is, they will find it, exploit it, and make you lie on the ground, crying and begging. Why did you let your guard down? Give it up. For Quandrix says, Regal Steeds!
Oh no. Yep.
Whoa!
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh!
That really doesn't sound good.
Like, Kadoris and Vlad, they kind of earned that, but the other teammates didn't.
And all of a sudden... So with that, the lights shine upon all of you before the rest of the crowd quiets down. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the Battle of Strixhaven shall commence.
Wait, did we do the other pool?
Hmm?
Did we do Witherbloom?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to catch. I lost track.
But yes, and with that, we shall get to what happens next time. Next session.
Mm-hmm.
That was so good.
Yes.
There's certainly
have
one way to build
chills.
up a story.
I was gonna start clapping after the speech.
Mhm.
Yes.
And what were we saying, Ralphon?
I have chills.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't blame ya.
So, Rockman, you're an artificer, right?
Yep.
So by definition, you should be allowed to use those potions. I just thought about it. Like, that's part of your class. So they can't make you not use your class.
I mean, it works.
Yeah.
Just take the alcohol and you're pretty much good to go.
So if we went to like a magic shop and got stuff, we wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
But
this
because
is something Rafan can just do.
Yeah, so
Perfect.
can't blame him for that. But yes, with that, we shall end the session there. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining in on Strixhaven's. It was supposed to be the last session, but it took a little longer. But it's fine because we're gonna get into that next week anyway.
Yeah, who said?
Well,
Who said?
whenever we get to it, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
So, with that being said, we shall end the session there. Thank you all so much for joining, and as always, going down the top, this has been Voronaut as your DM.
This is Avian Python as Larithi.
This is Rainbow Goat as Julius.
This is Sankofa Gold as Castle Fulali.
This is Macaron as Rafan.
And this is Ashley Wingsong as Zachary's.
And with that, we shall be signing off. See y'all!
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Also, that is the first time we did that perfectly, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Sorry. It's
meanwhile, at least on my end, who would like to do a raid?
Ooh, yes.
The answer is no, and I'm going to bed.
Yeah, go to bed,
Yeah,
please.
go to bed.
Go to
Oh,
bed.
wait.
Hopefully, I'll be less plagued next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully, feel better.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good
Good night.
night.
Bye.
Anyway.
I gotta put groceries away, so I'm gonna head off.
Oh,
All right.
already?
So we do a raid. We do a raid real quick, and then we can knock off.
Another. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's
yes.
fair.
Because we're still on. We're actually still on right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
In fact, since Shiva is still on, and what the hey? I swear, every time. Sorry, it's one of those moments where the computer likes to be a bit wonky.
You're fine.
But yeah, how about we raid Shiva?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Alrighty. Now the question is, what shall our raid message be?
Things are heating up at
Mhm.
Strixhaven.
Those boos, man. Though.
And, though.
Yeah, because like they got booed because of Cadorus's behavior.
And because of Vlad's mischievousness.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, if y'all looked at them, all of them were horribly embarrassed aside from Vlad.
Of course, Flenwood wouldn't. Nothing skins him.
If anything, he revels in it.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
But yes.
Ooh, I know what our raid message might be. Wait, what? Oh,
We
for love
already
of-
came up with one.
All right, sorry, got a little distracted, and now it's acting wonky on me again.
No. But yeah, we had said like things are heating up at Strixhaven.
Yes.
Ah, nice. Come on. All right. So wing. Things are heating up in Strixhaven. Wing. And there we go. Copy, and it'll stop being weird. Sense. There we go. Anyway, for all those who join us, thank you for joining in on the fun. And next week, as our DM said, we shall see what happens during this battle royale. But until then, this is actually Wayne Song and the crew, and we are signing off.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.